hate puppies. It's a good podcast.
See what face you got.
I feel threatened.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Pallet House.
What is going on?
The only podcast dedicated to solving first world problems and hopefully helping you figure out what beer you should be drinking this weekend. This one's a little in the trees, right? Piney.
This one? No.
I thought this was the double pine.
It's the pineapple.
Apple.
I knew there was a pine in there.
Pineapple.
I'd missed the apple.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
pineapple
It's
trees.
not double pine.
Pineapple tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That thing.
Yeah,
Pineapple
man.
trees.
You know. He's climbing
Let's
up.
not just skate over what in the hell was that first voice you had going on there, boss.
I don't know what that was.
Brennan just saw the Hawk Tour meme.
I still haven't seen it. And when this comes out, it'll be long gone.
She'll be found.
Yeah.
Long gone, unfortunately.
She'll still be popular. And so will the concept.
I saw more memes and more T-shirts and hats.
Yeah.
Like, you'd feel like a fucking dumbass if you bought a hat that Haktua.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Maybe-
you would totally feel like an idiot.
It'd be super cool for like 3 days.
I mean, I'm going to be here for 3 business days.
yeah, problematic. That shit's
Remember when,
dumb.
and I was in this group, remember when, like, funny offensive T-shirts, like in the early 2000s, were like a hit?
Yeah, they're like the live, laugh, and love of dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and you could kind of get away with saying some offensive shit on a funny T-shirt if it was, like, funny. And everybody was
like
rocking those things.
the I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Yeah, or like-
right.
Shirts.
I had one that had like a cowboy drawn on it and it was like, where are my bitches at? Like, and I would wear that to a bar and people would fucking be like, haha, that's hilarious. That's awesome.
Why is
Well,
there
you-
a cowboy on it?
I don't know.
But those have always been popular.
If it were like a German Shepherd, that would be hilarious.
I had one that had
Yes. Okay.
I had a-
You had 2 of them.
I had a lot of these shirts. I had one that had a bulldog on it in a tuxedo, like tuxedo shirt, and it said, "Do you like my doggy style?" Like, and I would just wear that around.
Respect.
The cowboy one should be like, who wants to sleep in a tent with me?
You might want to workshop that.
It's close.
No.
It's offensive to some people. Thought
Yeah.
that'd be funny.
Sleeping in tents.
I don't know. There's a movie in the early 2000s about it.
It's a little broke back.
You know what it's
now
like
think
to
they slept.
moment.
You know
They,
what it-
they did not sleep.
It's the
That
old,
movie was weird. Did y'all
It was-
watch that
oh,
movie?
It was weird.
Brokeback.
Yeah.
Just wasn't believable.
It was not believable
No.
at all.
I mean, they should have just stayed together. I don't even understand why they had to like separate. Love is love.
Well, the weird part was
I never saw the movie. I don't even know.
dude, the weird part is like the sex scene was violent. It was just like one dude grabbed another dude and started going at it immediately. And when I say going at it, I'm talking about
Going at it.
Going at it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about making out. I'm talking about
It's because he knew cowboys don't cry rape.
Or hold each other.
Or, right.
Right.
We don't make love.
yeah.
I ain't got these saddle hands, these leathery hands for nothing.
Yeah, that was a crazy movie.
Yeah, I've never seen it, unfortunately.
I watched it. We watched it years ago. The wife and I watched it. I mean, it was. We might not even been married.
The closest thing I have is that picture of Stu in it over there.
the Stu version.
First off, why is that a movie that you would watch with your wife?
It's just one of those movies that when it came out, it was so popular. I felt like you had to see it. You know, all the
Should you watch that with like your best friend?
I would. I mean, yeah.
I mean, who are you
Or
gonna
maybe
watch
by
that with,
yourself.
right?
I don't know.
Hey, next football Sunday we have over here, so we'll just do a little movie day while we're here, and we'll just throw on a little Brokeback.
I don't see why not.
It was one of those movies that it was just like, you know, it caught, of
The
course,
zeitgeist.
yeah, the zeit, and all the reviewers were like, "This is phenomenal," and I was like, "Well, we gotta watch this. We gotta see
Sure.
what it's about." And then we both were like, "That wasn't that good of a movie, honestly." Like,
You barely finish.
yeah,
That's what he said.
See, nice. I figured someone would pick up what I was laying down.
Heath Ledger and freaking Jake Gyllenhaal, two of the dreamiest dudes around.
Right.
Come on,
And they're going at it.
That's right.
yeah,
Fantastic. That's how it's done.
for sure.
That's what cowboys do.
Well,
Everybody
now-
knows that.
Yeah, it changes cowboys and Indians a lot, or natives.
Yeah, you see, you didn't see the Cowboys and Indians doing that.
No,
See? Need
Yeah.
more Indians. Get rid of all the Indians. Cowboys have nothing left to do.
Indians
That's
just
right.
running in the other direction.
Freaking ludicrous.
They're like, these guys are crazy. I'm out of here.
All right, we just got a whole situation going on
Yeah.
over here. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right, fantastic.
Is there a mic on?
It should be on. I just turned it on here.
Hello?
There
All
you go.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just got to talk like directly into it.
Okay.
This is wild. We have Dave's daughter here,
Hi.
Elle.
She's a guest, not
Yes.
my daughter.
Right. I don't know.
She's a guest.
Cast.
Okay, that's fucking rude. Dishonor. Father's Day's over, huh? Tough guy.
It's not bring your kid to work day. It's bring a guest to work day.
Well, she has a valid reason to be here.
Yes, you've had an interesting week.
Yeah.
You killed an owl.
No, I did not kill an owl. Oh gosh. Yeah. So.
She hit an owl.
No.
No, she did. Did you even watch
you
the
watch
Watch
video?
the video? You didn't watch
Wait,
it?
how come when you say it, it's funny, and when I say it, everyone gets mad at me?
Be nice to me.
That's how it works.
That's your job.
My bad.
Yeah. So I ended up posting a TikTok about it. I'll tell the story in a second, but I think it has 3.3 million views.
3.5.
Oh,
We saw
okay.
that. That is
Yeah.
just shy of my record of 4.5.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. We'll have to hear about that too. Are you being sarcastic?
Absolutely. I don't even have
Oh,
to.
okay, I believed you. I was like,
In fact,
oh
in-
I was
gosh.
like, they don't measure in half people.
In order to see your video, I literally had to go into Facebook where it allowed me because my phone wants me to have the app. It gave me a lot of
Yeah, I
guff.
couldn't see it either because I don't have, as my old friends call it, tickle talk. We're, old guys, we don't really know what all the cool kids have. But
Okay.
your father has been following this and bragging about it.
He's more obsessed with it
Yeah.
than I am, I
Yep,
think.
I am.
He texts me every milestone. He's like, 500,000, 1 million. And I'm like, okay.
You know what's hilarious is we get the exact same text.
Yeah, I think he's
I
cutting
just-
and pasting.
I
Right?
do.
Just copy.
I don't even type it twice.
Well, so I guess I'll tell you how it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
was driving home from work. I was exhausted. I'd worked 5 days in a row. I work at Wild Ginger.
Oh,
up
5
the
days?
Street. Okay.
Oh, my God.
If I ever have to work a 5-day work
Yeah.
week,
Oh my
shoot me.
Please.
God, that's
It's a lot. But I was driving home and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, don't get mad, but I was following kind of close behind this car in front of me. He was going kind of slow. And then I watched something like smack into the side of him really hard, and he like braked for a second and then he kept going, and I was like, I need to see whatever that was that just like flew into him.
You had no idea.
No clue. I saw it looked like light brown, maybe feathered, because it like hit the car and like flew back into the ditch that was right there.
Yo, did it happen on this main road right here?
Winterfield.
Yeah. Like heading, if you're like leaving Salisbury and heading towards the
Was-
rest, like heading towards
Was it a
Rodius.
Yeah,
Forerunner?
there was no. There was no. I was out there.
I've been trying to hit that bird
No, there
for
were
weeks.
There were a bunch of like feathers, like in that area, and I was just wondering if maybe I'd seen the aftermath. But
I didn't really see any feathers there.
where I was a street over, so it was not
Different bird.
I should have
was
been there
not.
to save that one.
Well,
I'm lacking.
that's actually I got a business model for you, but we'll talk about that after you tell the story.
Perfect. So I like pull over, and luckily like it was late. It was like 11. It was 10:30. And so no one was really on the road. I felt fine pulling over, and I get out and I see it's this little baby owl. People are telling me it's not a baby. Apparently
not
it's
a
a big
baby.
one. In my
That
eyes, it's a
actually-
little baby.
It's like 20 inches tall.
What kind of owl was it?
Bard.
Yeah.
Bard?
Barred.
You've done your research.
Oh, I know a lot.
You know those fucking things are vicious, right?
Yeah.
He loved me.
They got claws. You know they eat meat. They don't.
Yeah.
They eat vermin.
They're not even like omnivores. Like
It's
they
a bird
only-
of prey.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only kill.
I think it knew that I was there to save it, though. I think we were like,
Probably.
we're on the same
Shock.
wavelength.
Or
But-
yeah, it was
Maybe shock.
in lollipop
Okay, well-
land after being
Concussed.
struck
We
by
can
a
just say
car.
that it's because it loved me.
You're the bird.
All right.
works
We
for-
haven't
sure.
we haven't even heard what
Yeah,
really
guys,
occurred
come on.
here. Come on, we're bare.
right.
We're jumping
Continue.
the gun.
Continue.
So I get out of the car and I see it's an owl, and it like tried to fly away at first, and then it couldn't, and I was like, oh gosh, like it's hurt. And so I call my parents, and I'm like, what do I do?
Actually, here's how the call went. Oh, Mom and Dad, I don't know what to do. The car in front of me. And I'm like,
Objection! Hearsay!
I'm sure it was way cooler than that.
No, I sound super cool, Travis.
No,
She said, "Yo, pops,
Yeah.
Yo, what
I
up?
got another fucking owl."
when she said the car in front of me, I finished the sentence in my mind, which was
Yeah.
braked suddenly,
And I
didn't have
rear-ended it.
anywhere to go, and now my car's in a ditch.
My brand new car is
So I was
totaled.
already angry.
Yeah. No, but it was good news. And I was like, there's this owl, like I need you to come here. Like I don't know what to do. It can't fly away. And they're like, okay, we're on the way. And I realized like I'm not gonna leave it here. And I didn't have anything with me to like wrap around. I'm not gonna pick it up with my bare hands. So this has been a big
'Cause of the
controversy.
talons?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you're going to address the
Yes.
controversy. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring it up on my own.
Everyone
This is
is
way
like,
better for me.
So I like take my shirt off because I have a bra on. It's not like
That's
you know.
the first thing I do.
Yeah. No. Yes. So I take my shirt off.
Car accident, shirt's coming off.
That's exactly
Tarps
it.
off, boys.
Well, everyone in the comments is like, "Oh, so is this a hobby for you? Drive around with your shirt off? Like, of course you want to take your shirt off." And I'm like, "No, like I'm not picking up this owl with my bare hands. I don't have anything."
They're disgusting creatures. Well, no, they're adorable, but they
People
do
that
live
talk
out in the
in-
Yeah.
wild.
People
They're-
that leave comments, they are pretty gross.
Yeah.
Actually,
the haters.
I'll tell you what, I'd rather hold an owl that
injured
has never
owl,
been
yeah.
bathed than the average TikTok commenter.
Yep.
Yeah, most people have been really sweet, but there's a couple people that are like, "Of course, you took your shirt off." Like, but I really didn't have anything else, and I knew I couldn't pick him up because he was trying to flap, and I wanted to like keep.
Yeah,
him
you wanted
from
to wrap
trying-
him up.
Kind
Right.
of keep the wings in, right?
So
you
he
don't want
doesn't
to
break them more. Like I could tell
Yeah.
it was hurt because he couldn't fly away.
Totally agree with that.
So
Okay.
then I'm like, I videoed him when I first got down. I'm like bawling, which is so embarrassing. I was not expecting this video to get popular. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I didn't hit it, someone else did. And then it cuts to me like holding him because I'm like, oh my God, I was cursing a lot, which is probably also not a good look. But again, I didn't think people would see it. But I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Like, why am I holding an owl? Am I allowed to curse on here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
You're not.
get out right now. And then I get to the car, and that's when I video myself again because I'm like, I'm holding an owl right now. And he's chilling. Like, he was panting, which people are saying is like a sign of stress, which I had a feeling.
I'm sure he's stressed out.
Yeah, first
He's
time
like,
ever.
shit, I'm trying to avoid TikTok at all costs.
Yeah, blew his cover a little bit.
Yeah. Blowing up my spot.
I'm Amish and she's not wearing a shirt.
But yeah, he was just sitting with me, and my mom gets there, and I tried to like give
And
him.
your father?
Yeah, well, you were in the car behind. You weren't in the car with me. But
Oh,
I tried to.
So damn.
Father's Day's all
You were a big
Days.
part. Thank you. Yes, thank you. But I like tried to give him to her, and he did not like that. He started flapping. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get like sliced open. I actually have holes in my work shirt, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, they have talent.
Yeah.
This is not a creature you
Yeah.
just hold.
Yeah. Well, he didn't scratch me, so it's fine.
All right, so you're the bird whisperer. You're like a Disney princess.
That's what everyone's like. Okay, Snow White. They're calling me Harry Potter too. They're like, all right, close enough. Like, when's the next movie
Screw
coming
that
out?
nerd.
But
Yeah,
then,
Maybe Hermione.
yeah. Well,
go with
she didn't have
Disney
an owl. It was Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Oh, they all had owls.
They all had their different animal, right?
I don't know. I didn't see
I don't
it.
know. Don't quote me on that. I think that's right.
I'm gonna go with yes, because you probably were like more impressionable during the time when Harry Potter came out.
Right,
So
yeah.
You probably have retained a lot more than I have.
I was watching movies about cowboys around that time.
A funny lead in. If you were
Funny
here for the first
throwback,
little
yeah.
bit, you're gonna learn something about your dad if you listen back to the first 5 minutes.
He loves to play the episodes when he's just sitting around the house.
As he should.
Egotistical. But
That's what a good third mic does. Stu does not. Listen, right, Stu? Write in if you do. Yeah.
Nope, there we go.
Not
All right.
going to write in.
All right, so you saved the owl. You wrapped the owl up.
yes.
Y'all take it back to y'all's house or what?
So we took it back to our neighbor's yard. Shout out Cody. We love him. It was his birthday the other day. Happy birthday,
You're
Cody.
like, just
Oh,
release
there we
this,
go.
busted
Happy
out.
birthday,
yeah, we're like, here, Cody, it's your problem. But because we
Cody,
have,
there's a busted bird in your yard. You better check it out.
It's illegal to kill him. Don't let it die, Cody.
That's on you, brother.
we have outdoor cats, and so we knew they love to attack things. They're killing things all the time. We're like, they're gonna hurt this bird if we put him out in the backyard. So we take him to Cody's backyard where it's fenced in and they can't get in. And we kind of just sit there and we're like, what do we do? So we end up calling a bunch of like wildlife refuges.
Sure.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
call the
Whatever.
refugees. They're no good.
They're not going
They
to
got
help.
no resources
Yeah,
at all.
They're not helping.
My first take of my video, I ended up saying refugees. I was like, oh gosh, I have to redo that one. I was like, that's not right.
So that was not your first take.
That was my second.
And there was some editing in there. There was some music.
Well, there was no music.
That's her follow-up video.
My
He's a
part two.
professional.
I heard a little bit of music in the one that I saw.
The first one, there's music.
Yes.
The first
Yeah.
one's like a 10-second video from that night.
So you
And-
did a second take on your second video, the follow-up video.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, because
Have you seen the follow-up?
No, I just saw the one with the music where the music's too loud and I can't hear talk. See, these are like this is how you like I can lower.
Can't really do that on TikTok. Was that me?
No,
Oh, yeah.
I put you back. I put you back. No, but it's I didn't know. I've never used TikTok, so you can just lay a music bed over it without any issue. Like very
Yes.
very.
I
easy.
did edit it a little bit, but they kind
God,
of
how
like.
old are you, Brendan? You are sounding so old right now.
I get. What am I gonna fake it like I'm not? I even admitted
That's what she said.
Well,
Jump,
if there's
I don't-
music,
I don't have TikTok.
but if there's music, just assume there's an editing process that they can put music
Yeah, I was
in.
just playing music.
But
as
there
I'm
was a
saving the
lack of
owl.
editing. Is actually my point. The music was too loud. I'm trying not to say that because then she can get
You're
upset.
an audio
Well,
professional.
I'm
an
not going to get
audio
upset, but also I was cursing really bad in that video.
Oh,
and I
so
was
you
like,
drown it out a little bit on
I was
purpose.
like, well, because at the beginning, there's this 21 Savage song where he's like posted
Avi.
up with my dog Scooby Doo type shit. And at this point, I'm posting this on my private story for like my 10 closest friends.
I've been
So I'm-
backstage at that concert, so I
Are you
get
serious?
21 Savage. Yeah,
Oh, I went there and the one in
John Paul Jones.
No, Northern Virginia.
yeah.
Jiffy Lube.
he was at the one at John Paul Jones.
Yep.
So
So
cool.
that's a fact. Yeah, Troy's super
I'm hip.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's super cool.
You're so cool.
He spends a lot of time around soundboards, much bigger than this.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, but I was singing that song at the beginning because I'm like, this is funny. And I was like, I can't, like, I need to put a little bit of music over it or something.
Okay.
And so it was kind of on purpose. But also, I won't say I'm an editing genius.
Oh, I'm just busting chops.
you can teach me some
You got
lessons.
3.5 million views. I didn't. I don't even have TikTok, so I think you've got this one
Okay.
in the bag.
Perfect.
I think you got
Glad
this.
we're on the same page.
So you put this out there, and you didn't anticipate that this would. Can we say it went viral? 3.5, right? Viral.
I anticipated it.
You
Yeah,
did?
Yes,
he
you did.
actually.
Right? You called it.
This motherfucker was at like 10,000.
Yeah.
Like, my daughter's going viral.
It's going
Yeah.
viral. It's going viral.
That's what's up, guys.
I'm so old. I'm like, I don't even know what constitutes viral anymore. I was actually on YouTube showing my boys like the first viral videos from back in the like early 2000s. I was like, check this kid that just got his teeth ripped out. He's like, do y'all remember
saying
David?
stupid
David,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like David after dance. He's like, is this
Charlie
real
bit my
life?
finger.
Yeah, we saw Charlie bit my finger.
Yeah.
So this is how old we are. We then debated what virility was on the different platforms. Then I ended up looking it up, and I found out that every platform has different levels of virility.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you have actually now, you are viral.
Oh, let's go.
So what's the
TikTok's
definition?
3 million.
TikTok is over 3 million.
Ah.
Over 3.
Whereas Instagram is a lot more about engagement, so it actually does not take as many. YouTube is a whole nother level. There's
Right.
all of these have different levels that you have to hit before the definition of viral kicks
Look,
in.
we're learning stuff.
Yeah, it was very interesting for me. It was a very long poop.
Right. And to start monetizing, it just depends on your followers. That's the big one.
But now you need to get a boatload of. Now you need to have this happen multiple times before we can monetize it. So I got a plan.
I was telling my dad, I was like, I just need to go outside and hit a few more owls.
No,
and then
no.
get
You
up to-
can't hit it. You have to be on Johnny
I'd
on the
lie.
spot. No,
I think you have to
Let
start hitting
us-
children.
taking in orphans now instead
you
of
got to
owls.
let us take it from here.
Okay.
We will just tell you to be around a certain place at a
You
certain
may
time.
want to be somewhere at 5-ish on
You need to be
Thursday.
seen somewhere else because
Okay.
these assholes, these trolls will take you down, but they won't listen to this. We're good. We'll hurt the owls. We got this.
Does it
So
have to be
bad.
owls? Because
We're gonna start with owls. No, no,
yeah,
no.
well, let's stay in our lane. You're
But
right.
I
yeah.
do think it has
Different
to
types of
be-
owls?
It has to be woodland creatures.
Yes.
Because the Disney princess thing is actually the angle we're
Yes.
going for.
I like that.
We
Yeah.
want this to be
can get
Disney
behind
princess.
that.
Yeah.
So
They
what
have
do
to
we?
be higher tier than squirrel.
But even squirrels do run and loop around. As long as we can get them to loop around, which all we have to do is take
Baby
out one leg.
squirrels. Kind of cute.
Oh,
is so sad.
baby squirrel works. But
Chipmunk.
I'm just going off the.
Chipmunks. Chipmunks are
A hare,
adorable.
like a rabbit, a hare.
Yeah.
A hare.
Okay, rabbits, chipmunks, but I think
Fawn.
fuck, fawns.
Yes.
With the spots, and they're so easy to fucking know. That's fawn.
That's Fawn.
Different one.
That's with a
different.
Z.
The fawns.
She didn't get that.
No, that was a pity laugh.
That joke jumped the shark.
That's fucking fantastic. Which is actually another Fonz reference. Well played. That is where that comes from. But yeah, I think we start though sticking with birds, bluebirds,
Yeah.
bluebirds. Then a couple more owls. If we could get a
We
couple
get a cardinal
owls,
state bird in there.
ooh, fuck. Okay, that's
The
actually
male.
move.
Only the male.
Oh yeah,
So
the
we
women.
Nobody
get-
cares about the female cardinal.
Worthless.
We need to shoot two more
Garbage.
owls. Now,
Garbage
I
bird.
have a BB gun that's just
Oh,
powerful
yeah,
enough to take
like
it out of a
stun it?
tree, but
Yeah.
not actually
Kill it.
Yeah.
We can't kill him.
No.
This is
I have to actually go to save him, guys.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So we pick this fucker out of the tree. We get two more owls. When we get to 3 owls that she miraculously comes upon and saves,
Yeah.
this is going to start going more and more viral.
Well,
every
then people
time.
might question. That's why we got to switch.
That's why she has to be at work. She
Yeah.
has to be at some other thing. But you're right. After 3 owls, we shift gears.
Okay.
For a
that's-
total of 4 owls or her third owl?
No, we're going to start taking out other things. 3 owls total. You're
Okay.
right. No.
Yeah.
Don't be silly,
No,
Dave. Come on.
4 is
Four
crossing
is
a line.
ludicrous.
But she
Come
shows
on.
up. She nurses them back to health, with or without a shirt. That's the thing we got to work
Probably
through.
without if I want to
do
go
have-
viral. Let's be
There's
honest.
a wardrobe thing we got to deal with.
Okay, so then we got to figure out. Do you think some of this had to do with?
Let's
the
not
fact
mess
that
with the,
in that moment.
Probably.
you had your opening line was "I'm in a bra."
Yes, because I really was not thinking
It
of
was
posting
fact.
this. It was to like literally my closest friends, and I regret the angle. I'm like, look, I'm in my bra, and so a lot of people did not like that. They had a lot to say about that. They're like, oh, of course you are. Yeah,
But you did inspire at least one person.
yeah. One girl did comment. She's like, I'm gonna start wearing a bra now, just in case I come across an owl. And I was like,
Shut the
Boo
front
on
door.
her.
It is a
Don't
thing.
start that.
It's a thing.
What's the thing?
Now, girls are not wearing bras.
It's been a
Oh,
thing
that
since
is
the
a thing,
'60s.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's
coming back
really
around.
prevalent.
My wife,
Yeah,
my
the
wife
free
did
the
not
nipple.
like it.
At the
Yes,
limit,
exactly
at
right.
the Limit household, it's like, for fuck's sake, put on a bra.
Yeah, my wife does not like this whole no bra because she was a no bra person at one time.
Yeah.
Now she
Now
doesn't.
she's a
She-
mom.
She doesn't feel like she's a no bra person, so she
But-
she doesn't hate on it.
I'm assuming all women
Gravity does.
take their bra off as soon as they get home, right?
I do.
Yes.
Why wouldn't?
Are you mad? Are you mad that the women in your house, Ray,
Yeah, there's
walk
my-
around
well-
without a bra?
Well, I don't mind that. I don't mind that my fiance does, but
Yeah, but you have
when I got
Teenage
3
daughters.
girls,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
I got daughters, so I feel you.
But should
I'm
they
like,
be uncomfortable in their own home?
they should. I have no problem, but it's when other people come
No,
over.
I say should they be uncomfortable, and you said they
yes,
should.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, they should be. Okay. You're sticking with
their
this.
home.
I'm sticking with that.
Chastity belts.
Yeah.
Did you know chastity belts had nothing to do with chastity? I just found this out the other day.
Come
What
on.
else could they be used for?
It was literally to get rid of compulsory masturbation, evil masturbation. So they would put chastity belts,
So kind of the same thing,
but not. It had nothing to do with
not
sex. It
someone
wasn't
else.
like you would
Your
put a chastity
self-love.
belt on your daughter until she got married.
not to keep the wieners away, but to keep her hands away.
It was because it was evil to masturbate
Yeah,
in certain
it still
cultures.
is.
In certain cultures.
Yeah.
In other cultures, it's strangely encouraged. But yeah, that's what the chastity belt was for. Sorry, my apologies.
No, you're
So-
good.
So, do you think that had something to do with the fact that it went viral, though?
Probably because
don't.
well, I think at the start no, because at the start I was just flooded with so many kind comments. Like it was like elderly women on TikTok and like girls my age, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're the best." And then once it hit that like 1 million mark, then I started getting some haters, and then some people were like DMing me like not talking about the
no.
owl. So I was like, oh.
So
Yeah.
that's funny because when
Just
I
asking,
first
like, what kind of bra is that, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, something
when
like
I
that.
first saw the video, it was probably at about 500,000 views. It was like Dave was
Rookie numbers.
6 texts into this exchange. Right. Holy shit, it's at 500,000. And I like looked at the comments because I wondered. I was like, well, what are we doing? And it was literally all sweet.
I know.
Everything was so
I was
sweet.
like, this
and
is
I was
great.
like, she has managed to find like the most civil pocket of
It
the
was
TikTok
shocking.
universe.
I
Yes.
was waiting for the God, like you just should go kill
I
yourself.
scrolled
like,
and scrolled and scrolled, and there was not a one. And I
Has
was
Dave
like,
read every comment, you think, as a father? Like, you think he
Have
has
you read it? Have
every
you read them
single
all?
one?
She has 2,000 comments. I've probably read 1,000 of them, and out of the 1,000, there were like 3 like boobs.
Yeah.
but that's what
But that's tasteful in the internet world.
Right.
For 4
Like,
million
honestly.
views.
I was telling my wife, I was like, normally when you put on the most wholesome thing, it's like 50% love fest
Yeah.
and 50% like I wish you would die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like if you hit the 50% threshold, you're doing okay. And so I was like, be wary, Elle.
I had a serious
You may
sit
not-
down. Yeah.
You may not get some good feedback on this, but it's been.
Well,
Have
I
your
was impressed.
have your DMs been like flooded with inappropriate?
Honestly, no.
Nice.
I kind of also just choose not to look at like my blocked DMs. There's some that like Instagram chooses for me not to see, and I'm like, okay. I've gotten a few DMs from. I got one from this like Instagram account that has like 600,000 followers, and they post like animal videos, and they asked me if they could use my video to post, and I was like, yeah.
Someone's gonna make some money
Yeah.
off this damn thing.
If only I had 10,000 followers, then I would actually make
Why aren't
money.
you on this
You know who should
tip?
make? You know who
Dave?
should make some money off of this? Where did you take that out?
The Wildlife Center of Virginia.
Wildlife Center, Virginia, and they were able to help out. And actually,
Well-
they're going to nurse this owl back to life. We hope.
Well, I actually, after the video blew up, everyone was like, "Where is our update?" Like, yes, everyone was being nice, but they're like, "If you don't give us an update right now, like, I swear to God, like, you need to update us." And I'm like, "Okay."
So people were legit worried about the owl.
And because at first I was
That's a
like,
good sign.
They were. It seemed
Yeah.
honestly.
That's
if you
great.
look at the vast
It
majority,
was
of
a
the
beautiful
comments,
owl.
yeah.
Dude, it's a good-looking owl.
Do we name that owl? Does that
I was
owl have
scared
a
it was
name?
gonna die, so I didn't want to name it.
I feel
But I think we can
But
go
I
with
think
the
the owl
name
has a
now.
name. Yeah.
Well, okay. The update. Are we feeling pretty good? It's been what, like 4 days,
Well,
5 days?
I
Funny you
called,
should ask.
Yeah. So I was gonna make that part 2, and I was like, "Well, I should probably call and see how he's doing. I can't be like, part 2, he's dead. Sorry, guys."
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that I would. Gotcha, bitches. Yeah, no. So I called, and well, my
That
mom
owl was
called,
fake.
and they basically said that he's doing a lot better. He fractured his collarbone and his shoulder blade.
You're
but
saying he. Are we assuming this
They-
is a boy?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want
he
to.
gives off boy vibes.
Okay.
He's very comfortable when I was just wearing my bra.
Big
so
owl energy.
I just kind of assumed.
Big owl.
Write that down.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad one. Yeah, that's good.
But so so he broke those things, but they said that he's bandaged up, he's on pain medications, anti-inflammatories. They've got this bird drugged up at this place.
And they say he's like a full grown adult.
They never really said anything about.
I googled 21 inches in length is adult size. That thing looked every bit of.
I feel that.
I bet you would.
You would feel that. I got it. I got it. That's what's going on.
All right, that's awesome. So
Yeah.
this owl is on the mend. We
Yes.
officially think this owl's on the mend.
They said he just like they're gonna take him through physical therapy once his bandage comes off, so that he can build his muscles back up and eventually get released.
How do these people make money if they're doing this for animals that are getting hurt? Like, how do they
Right.
make money?
Well, I posted the link on my part 2 where I tell everyone what's going on with the owl, and I was like, if you guys want to donate, that'd be really sweet.
It's 100% donations.
It
There's-
is.
There's no government.
And people have
subsidies.
been though.
Well, Elle, what's your TikTok or Instagram, or what do you want to give any of those out?
how do you want to go about this?
We
know
yeah.
it's the Wildlife Center of Virginia is where we should be donating
Yes.
money.
Wildlifecenter.org specifically.
Wildlifecenter.org.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent. That's what we need to know.
And my TikTok is
if
just
you-
L-Able.
If you do donate, whether it's $1 or more, there's a comment section. You could put L-Able on the pallet house
There you go.
or something like that to let them know that people are actively working for them.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
I dig that idea.
That's a great idea.
I
Can
think
you
we'll
say
get
that?
some people.
Can you say that again, Dave? So I can remember.
L-E-L-L-E, Able, like in the Bible, on ITPH.
Put that in the comment section.
No, but like,
Right.
what was your TikTok and Instagram? Did you
Oh,
want to
my
give us?
TikTok is just L-Able. Like,
Okay.
I don't know how I got that username, but I did.
You were the first.
Nailed
Yeah.
it.
You were on
Well
it.
done.
Yep, thank you.
That's pretty good.
So if you guys want to check it out, I hope we get to 1 million likes. I feel like we might. We're close to 900,000.
Apparently, likes are a big deal, and her video has something like 850,000 likes.
We'll get you a couple dozen off this. For
Okay,
sure.
perfect.
So do you get to front on your friends now a little bit? You get to flex
Well, I don't. I feel guilty talking about it because.
because they're losers and you're cool.
Well, I've had problems with friends in the past, like being jealous, and I don't want to be
What?
that girl that's also like, and now I'm TikTok famous, and all these people love me, and they said I'm the sweetest person ever. Like, I'll just be like, oh, cool, it's at 3 million. That's crazy. But I'm not like, oh my God, you have to bow down to me now.
Yeah, I would certainly play it safe on account of this will fade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Everyone will
you
forget
don't
about
want to
this.
burn some
Yeah,
bridges
no.
real quick.
Definitely
like-
not.
Yeah, I think, but if we can get a handful more of these going, and then I think it's time for new friends. Friends with boats.
I have a boat. I don't need friends with boats.
Yeah.
Boom. Damn, look at you flexing
Oh,
already.
wow.
Holy
good
cow.
at this.
I'm
All right.
famous now,
Damn.
so
There you
you
go.
have to be nice to
Hit
me.
an owl, get a boat. I didn't know this is how it works.
That's fantastic.
Teach you guys.
I've been doing it wrong. Well, that's exciting. I'm
Dude.
glad the owl's going to pull through at least.
I know. I was shocked. I really thought.
we never did get to the name. I feel like the thing needs a name. You got to work on that. I'm not gonna. We won't decide that here.
Okay.
That's
I'll get back to you
This is your
guys.
baby. You got to figure it out.
Well, I'd like to volunteer Hootie.
That's not original.
How about Stu?
Oh,
Because everyone will be like, who?
That's actually
that was
funny.
that was
do you know
awesome
Stu?
and the dad
Yes.
joke.
Okay.
I love
That
it.
is pretty good.
That was great.
I listened to one of your episodes where you guys were just ripping on him. I kind of felt bad.
Have you met Stu?
Yeah, he bacon wraps everything. That's about the only thing I know about him.
That's his best
No,
personality
you know
trait.
the thing is, she's spot on.
I'm right.
That dude will bacon wrap an Oreo, and it's
No.
fucking tasty.
Yeah.
No, you didn't like it?
Well, if Stu's listening, they're really
He's not.
good.
I don't think they're good at all. I must be the weirdo.
I just felt like my organs were like closing up. It was just a lot.
Your body was shutting down.
Yeah, too much.
So you will not be giving out that recipe on TikTok?
No, definitely not.
Fair enough. I don't blame you.
So, did anyone here, since you're a TikToker, did you or anyone? I watched it, the TikTok dance cult thing on Netflix.
They've been obsessed with that.
It's pretty wild.
We're obsessed for the 3 hours we watched it.
What
Yeah.
the hell is a
And we
TikTok dance called?
Recommended you watch
Just the fact that everyone's doing dances now, and
No, there's these like famous dancers on TikTok that like got sponsored by this guy who's like was like, "Oh, come work for me." The company was like 7M, and he's like, "We're Christian based and we're nice people. Come work with us. We'll put you in this house. We'll pay you money."
red flags.
Yeah. Turns out the guy was not nice. Basically, was trying to sexually abuse all these girls, making the girls and the boys basically give all their money to him through the church, and basically taking advantage of them. And the whole crux
not
of the
good.
story is there's two sisters who like got mad famous on TikTok because they danced together, and one stayed in the cult, one got out, and like the parents and the one sister can't get in touch with the other one because she's like forbidden to speak with the normies that aren't in the cult.
It's pretty
Miranda.
fascinating.
Yeah,
It's pretty
Miranda's her
fascinating.
name.
Look at you, Ray, coming out of nowhere like you didn't know what the hell I was talking about.
I have not seen it.
I watch
Dancing with the
anything.
Devil, I think is what
Yeah,
it's
I'll
called.
watch anything on. I watch any documentary on Netflix. They put out so much good stuff.
Okay. I mean, I know my kids are always doing dances on TikTok, and my kids know all kinds of old music because of TikTok.
Dude, so my son, and he didn't even had TikTok, he saw and heard Kung Fu Fighting. He's like, "Oh, that's a famous dance on TikTok now."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Dude, that song is like from the 80s." And he was like, "Really? I thought it was new," because he just heard it. And I was like, I looked it up. I'm like, that shit was from 74. That's a 50-year-old song.
Yeah. But TikTok's bringing all that stuff back. Like,
Imagine
my
that dude
daughter's
just
now-
getting residual checks now because somebody decided to dance to a
Yep.
50-year-old song.
Absolutely.
Like he just goes to the mailbox like, Bill, $5,000.
Yeah. Green envelope.
Yeah.
Well,
Game
didn't that
on.
happen with that girl that sang that like old song for Saltburn?
Oh yeah, the Murder on the Dance Floor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That blew up on TikTok after he was using that.
Which Royal Lotus does a better version? Just saying.
I hate when songs blow up on TikTok because it's normally like a song that I hold near and dear to my heart that I'm like,
It's ruined.
yes, because
Yeah.
then every other video it's that song and I'm like, this sucks, and now I can't listen to it. Now everyone knows my favorite song. It makes me sad.
I get it. My kids are starting to do the same thing.
Did
They'll be
you
like, that
ever-
song's played out. I'm like, that song's been played out since 72.
Did you ever tell your kids you knew what Pose 29 was?
Yes. And
Were
they laughed their asses off at me.
Elle, do you know what Pose 29 is?
No.
I think that's a preteen, early teen, because it's like a Roblox or one of those video game.
Yeah, it's a flex pose, but I apparently use it when I stretch out jeans that are too tight. I don't know. My kids clowned me said that I was doing pose 29. Was it 28? 29.
Whatever, but they wouldn't tell you what it was, and they just
Yeah,
kept
they were just laughing. One of them goes, pose 28, and the other one started laughing their ass off. I was like, what are you talking about? Turns out I was doing some.
My boys
Really
call
lame
everybody
Roblox
Sigma,
stretch.
and I don't
Stop.
even know what that even means. They're
There's
12 and
this-
14,
There's
so
this new thing. It's like TikTok brain rot, and it's like for the like preteens.
Skibbity
now.
preach.
Yes, the like skibbity toilet thing. It's so bad, and it's like all these kids think it's so funny, and it's just like what the Sigma they
yeah,
say.
they say that all the time.
And
What are
teach-
they saying?
I don't even know what it means.
Okay.
So no college freshmen say those words.
No.
Okay.
No, definitely not. It's like 12-year-olds, which is
Yeah.
kind of concerning.
They're 12 and 14, so that checks
I
out.
love seeing this rift. What are you technically, millennial? Or?
No, I'm Gen Z.
Okay, so it's the alphas that are pissing you off already.
All the Gen Z kids hate the alphas.
See, I love it.
So every
I
generation
love-
hates the one behind them, I
yes.
guess is what
I
we're
love
learning.
how this shit rolls downhill.
Yeah.
Because the millennials were lazy. Guess what? So was I.
Yeah.
Like, we were all lazy.
I wasn't.
And then the Gen Z came out, and the millennials were like, are you serious? This is bullshit right here. These people suck. And then now it's like, ugh, alpha, skibbity losers. Not Sigma at all. Sus at best.
Yeah.
I also think Gen Z just makes fun of everyone. Like we make fun of millennials too, because like have you heard of like the millennial pause, which is when they like go to take a video and they like set it up for a second, they just kind of look at the camera and then like, okay, hello guys. Like it's like a thing that like we make fun of everyone.
So I've noticed a little
you-
something about the millennials. Very woke, very opening, very helping
a lot,
everybody.
yeah.
Gen Z little less.
Yeah.
And Alpha maybe
Even less?
full blown
Blown.
rude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
starting
I
we've
would
gone
say,
back.
I think it's gone back.
Yeah.
It is. They are like revolting. Like my kids were like, "That's
So,
retarded." I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!"
Oh, so
like,
like,
Gen X is offended. What the hell is happening?
so Brendan, your
If I
kids.
can't use that word, you can't use that word.
What the hell? Millennials told me no. It's crazy.
So our
This is
kids
so
are
gay.
alphas.
Our kids are alphas.
Okay.
And if
Did
you
not know
notice
that.
that some of their friends they're starting to come the other way. They're starting
Yeah.
to come back from that. They're less accepting. It's like they're going back. And so I'm trying to figure out where y'all stand.
I feel like it's kind of half and half.
Like you guys are like normal, medium.
Yeah.
This is where you
I'm
should
also
be.
biased, but I feel like we're the normal ones. I'm like, yeah.
That's what we all think.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're not.
yeah.
But that is kind of how that works. But it's something I've noticed. Like they were super buttoned up and woke, and now I'm hearing their friends drop things. I'm like, I thought we weren't allowed to say that stuff.
Yeah.
It's happening again.
Yeah.
I blame y'all. Bad
It's
leadership.
not our fault. No way.
Well, I'm not going to blame the parents. I'm one of them. This is how this works. It rolls downhill. Your
Yeah.
leadership
Yeah.
is fucking up
I know.
the youth.
Yeah. Or I think it's just phones in general. You guys are
Yeah.
the one buying them for them, so.
You've had a phone your entire life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get one until I was like
10?
12.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you boy, look at you.
I got like an Android when I was like, because I couldn't do
I didn't know
it.
y'all
Actually, it
were
was
poor.
less than that. It was something.
It was a droid.
Yes, and I got that just because I was babysitting.
Droid.
All I could do was call.
It was an oid.
Yeah, that's when I got my phone.
Hilarious.
It was
I think
awful.
Androids are awesome. Like they're
Are you being serious?
great phones. Yeah, I currently have an iPhone, but not by choice.
Dude, my buddy sent out
His Android's broken.
my
Pixels
What?
Pixels are dope phones.
Oh my goodness.
my buddy sent out a
There it is.
Sorry. I mean, that's okay.
You know what I've noticed about you? Ever since you went viral,
Yeah,
Little
I'm just
bougie.
super stuck
Little
up now.
bougie.
What can I say?
my buddy sent out a picture on this I got this big fraternity group text that came out of nowhere. We're gonna like meet up this Sunday, a bunch of us from like the 90s. And he had a picture of like our phone list from like 99. and it was like all of our names and our like positions in the fraternity, and then like all of our phone numbers. They were all house phones, and then like
Yeah.
a third of us had another column that was pagers.
Pagers.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a pager?
No.
See.
I'm more curious about what frat he was in.
Your dad's?
Really?
Yeah, we're
Aw.
brothers. Yeah.
That's, I think, Center Club at Virginia Tech. You guys got kicked off campus, so now you have to go under a.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll be at Tech next weekend.
Well, school's not it.
I
What
know.
are you doing over
That's
there?
why I like to go.
Oh, okay.
There's none of
Well,
the kids
ASP is still at Tech.
What is that?
Alpha Sigma Phi.
Is it?
Yeah, I
Wait,
sure hope
ASIG?
so. Alpha Sigma Phi. I don't know what you call them.
I think it's called ASIG. Yeah, it is.
Damn right.
They're nerds, aren't they?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're the
Let's just
Brokeback
say
Mountain.
when they
I
text
heard
in the
that the
group
Brokeback
me,
Mountain
no
of
one
the
responds.
group.
But
They
I'm
gotta,
sure they're great.
They gotta fix that shit, dude. That's weak. I don't like hearing that. It's so funny how every school is different. We're like, no, we were the cool ones. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? And they're like, no, all you guys are good for is cheating off of. Like, fuck.
Yeah, when I was at VCU, FIMU was like the smoke shows, and then I went to Cancun for spring break, and it was the converse of that. Like every girl in FIMU was
Yeah.
not the smoke show, and I was like, huh, so it's not the same everywhere. Who would have thought?
No, that's how it works.
Omega Mu.
That's what they were.
That's not nice.
The names are awful. They're so sad.
Well, that's from a movie.
Right. She's
She
never
didn't get
seen
that.
She didn't know
Well, I
that
know
one.
it's Phi Mu. That's what they say.
Oh, they do say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not nice.
Not nice.
I've never.
No, I would
Never given a nickname to a
I never
sorority or
had
fraternity.
My son was he's in the Jew frat. He's AE Pi. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's not. But
He's not Jewish.
But he's not Jewish.
Oh, wait.
There's really
Yeah.
Jewish
You can do
frats?
that?
Oh yeah,
hell yeah.
yeah. It's Mark Zuckerberg's
Sigma Alpha
frat.
Muse one at UVA.
We have 80 Pi at Tech, and all the girls love them. They think they're so cute. So,
I mean,
There you
better
go.
than ASIG, sorry.
They're gonna be.
Yeah,
they're gonna
this
be
is-
rich. Yeah.
Schuler's there.
They need
go.
to change their name to Alpha Sig. They'll be cool again. A Sig.
Yeah. Well, there's ASIG and DSIG, so it kind of.
D
Well, I think
Sig.
we talked about the game Die. We played last week. or a
Die is
couple-
my new favorite game.
So Schuler and I ran the table. We were on the Die table for like 2 hours because most of the Jew frat boys were not very athletic. So-
To throw die.
This does not take athleticism.
Yeah.
You're throwing a die
But
to the
yeah,
corner.
yeah.
It looks hard.
But you FIFA. and
You haven't
like,
played?
You would have thought
No.
they'd take all your money.
I'm just scared because the frat boys at Tech get into it. It's like life or death when you play Die. Like
Yeah,
literally.
anything.
The name is fitting.
Anything competitive is like if you're gonna do it, you go hard in
That's
the
why
paint.
I'm too scared because you have to
I'm
do all
gonna
these
get-
fancy moves like the FIFA thing and like
See the FIFA.
yeah.
look at that.
And I don't think I could do that.
I'm gonna have to learn how to play this better. I've only played it once, and I was pretty good.
Really,
Pretty good.
I believe it.
I still got a lot of frat in me. Apparently,
I love to hear
Yeah,
that.
you do.
It's just old.
Once it gets in you, it never gets out.
That's right. You doing a deli?
I think it's deli time.
Oh, I'm pretty excited about this.
Now we'll have a fifth taste.
Well, I don't know
bud.
if we do. I don't know how that goes.
Oh yeah.
Do you,
I
li-
don't-
do you like beer?
I'll drink it when I have to.
It's going to be a low score.
I'm a wine girl.
Well, this is flavored beer.
I don't know what this is. I can't even read it. There's like nothing on the label. It looks like
Turn it on the side.
Double pineapple New England IPA.
oh, this
Let
sounds.
me get you a cup.
do you guys ever do ASMR on here?
What?
Like, do you ever? Are you like, so good? Like, are you,
I
like,
desperately
tasting it
try
and
not
everything?
to.
No, we do this every time.
Okay.
Yeah, that I guess that's actually our ASMR right
Yeah.
there.
Okay. This could go viral for
the
that.
strange-
People love
I am the ASMR on this.
The strange thing
podcast.
is that people actually love the
I'll give
popping
it
of
to
the
Dave.
beers.
Dave, I'll put this
That's
in
the
the
extra
fridge.
one.
Yeah, I'll put it in the fridge.
Brenda did an ASMR
I'm not drinking this.
last week. It's a little offensive.
That hasn't come out yet.
No.
Nobody knows about it. So, hey, what is the name of this beer and where is it from?
It is from Old Salem Brewing in Roanoke, Virginia. I started in Radford this morning. Went from Radford, did Radford, Virginia Tech today, and then ended up in Roanoke. It's a double IPA New England. It's called Loud Pipes.
Loud Pipe Save Lives.
Loud Pipes.
Just when you thought this beloved hazy IPA couldn't get any juicier, we doubled the pineapple edition for a total of nearly 400 pounds per batch.
That's kind of good.
You
It's
guys
sweet.
thought it was 300 pounds, but it's 400
it.
pounds.
She's already told their score.
Do you know how this works? I'm assuming not.
No.
Scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best. 5 is kind of impossible.
Okay.
1 is unfortunately possible. You can go half fractions, but no more than that. So it could be 2.5, 3.5, but you can't go 2.75. You gotta commit.
3.
Wait, you were,
Oh,
I like it! Right out the box.
right on. You didn't
All
even
right,
think about
all right,
it.
you're starting
What's
it. What do you like
Smells
about it?
Great.
Yeah.
I like that it's sweet and it's pineapple and it doesn't taste too much like beer.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
Sweet pineapple doesn't take too much like beer. I think that's fair. A 3 is on the board.
Yes.
Okay. What's the smell?
It does smell pineapple-y. Are you picking up something else?
I don't know what the hell I'm picking up. Is it pineapple?
Yeah.
Vanilla, pineapple, something like that?
it does not have a strong nose.
At
I
first,
know
it
what you're
is.
smelling. There's something. It's almost
There's
like there's
something.
like lactose or something.
Yeah, right? It's weird.
That would be disgusting.
There's lactose in a lot of
I
beer.
actually I like the way she
Right.
she's like, yeah, that's a fucking 3, and that would be gross.
Right.
My dad would be screwed.
Uh-oh. We got lactose intolerant.
Little bit.
Unfortunately.
We find more and more about
this is great.
amazing.
Is it mostly like a flatulence response?
Oh, it's an emergency situation.
More sinister? More sinister?
It's weird. I
like having her here. This is great.
This is great.
I can eat an ice cream 9 times out of 10 and be fine, and every now and again my stomach's like, that was a bad idea.
GTFO.
Yep.
I'll leave
Dada.
it be.
I
I'll
love
leave
you.
it be.
I'm here for comedic input.
All right, so the smell I think is pineapple. The more I'm like, it threw me for a loop. This beer's interesting. It's definitely an IPA, but it's not like over the top IPA. It's certainly more.
For it being a
Pineapple.
double, it's not. I guess the sweet of the pineapple's cutting the hop a lot.
Got to be.
I think I'm going to give it.
Because I don't hate this.
I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Oh wow.
I think it's better than a lot of things out there. I kind of agree with Al. Like the pineapple is nice on
Yeah.
it. It actually rounds it out very well. Yeah, 3.5. I couldn't go as high as 4. I don't think, because there's like a little aftertaste.
Yeah, there's
little
a-
ASMR for you.
That was good.
Little,
There's a
there's a little something in the
like
back
a-
of my throat that if it wasn't there would be
little
a 4.
metallic-y
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah, but 3.5. I think it's earned that all day. I didn't write it down, Dave, so I wanted to get it out before. Your dad likes us to write them down because he's afraid that we get influenced by other people's comments.
They do.
Oh, I'm sorry that I went
No.
No,
went-
you're fine.
willy-nilly. My bad.
It was really more for someone who's never here anymore.
Yeah, because he'd be like, worst beer might be my favorite new beer.
Yeah. This beer sucks. It's garbage. It's a 4.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, we'd always be like, there's a lot going on with this beer. And he'd nervously look around and see who would be like, yes, in a good way. He's like, yes, that's what I meant.
Strangely, the smell of this is like a car air freshener. It would be actually kind of sweet. I don't know why.
So
go
I
next.
No,
I'll go
disagree.
next. Can I go next?
I have to be nice
Go
now,
ahead.
so yes.
All right. So
You
I
don't have to be nice.
You can be.
You can be-
I'm
whatever you
actually
want.
typically the punching bag, so
Here's
feel
the thing,
free to let
dudes.
fly.
If we can give an insult or take
That's
an
how we
insult,
show
that's how
affection.
we show affection.
Okay.
That's our thing. So have at it.
You
Do
guys
whatever.
should give me boy advice.
Boy
Stay
advice.
away from them.
Stay away.
Oh my god, I'm
Dave's
the
here.
best.
Stay away.
fun.
I'm the best at boy advice.
They just want to touch the boobies. That's
You-
it.
You
Yeah.
have the most, experience.
Being a man.
Boys?
No, with boys.
Being a man.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
I assume that's what you're getting at. Otherwise, I don't know where this is going.
Ray, you
All right,
going?
yeah, I'm going. So I read something this week that IPAs are actually supposed to be drank at the same temperature as they ferment in. So they're supposed to be kind of warm.
60 some?
Yeah, I mean, so it's
Gross.
not. So I don't know if there's a temperature change in this, but I'll tell you, I'm with you. I'm actually giving it a 3.5 as well. I like this actually.
There you go.
Second or third sip kind of opens up my palate a little bit. I like the fruitiness. I like. I don't like the dryness on the back end, but I don't have to continue to drink it to get rid of it. It goes away pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So 3.5. I'm good.
All right, I'll go next. So first off, I don't drink. That's why you see me spitting. It looks weird. She's like looking
I'm
at me
not
like,
judging.
"What are you doing?" I know, but
I'm
you
not
were
gonna
like,
lie, I
you
did
look-
not notice.
You look confused. I saw
I
you
think
look
that's just how my
She's
face
never
is.
seen a dude spit before.
Dave.
Seriously.
There's a line.
What
Come
in
on.
the world? Your daughter's right there.
Like, 'cause they normally just swallow.
Gracious. So anyway,
There's something on that board you can touch.
There's so many. I don't even,
I like this beer. It's the pineapple's good. The sweet cuts through a lot of the hop.
yeah.
Got a little funky aftertaste, but I think the pineapple really helps pull it back in. I'm giving it a 3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
3?
Twins.
Twinsy.
Well, it's not going to be a deli.
Unfortunately, well, were you about to go somewhere else that was going to make it?
No, mathematically,
No, now I understand that unless you gave it a 5 or a
Right.
4.5,
Yeah.
we wouldn't make it. But
I love IPAs. I like when they add flavors correctly. You know?
Hold on, Ray. You bought this for Dave. Was this
I did.
one of those like
Yeah.
as a lark? Like
No, I bought
Oh,
this.
you knew he would like it.
I thought
Okay.
he would like it.
No,
Yeah.
the unreleased.
But you know us
the
guys.
unreleased
Sometimes we
episode.
buy shit like, oh, this is a Dave beer, knowing
Right.
he's gonna hate it.
So 2 weeks ago, whatever, we're gonna hear this episode later. Or
this
another
will come
episode.
out in sequential
It's a-
order.
yeah,
There's
so-
already 2 in the can. There's there's a reason behind that, and we'll talk about that after this.
I razzed Dave a little bit with a sour a couple weeks ago.
That's right. So back to your score there.
Well, I like this
Dave.
beer a lot. I'm going to give it a 4.
That's why I thought if you went 3.5,
Yeah,
I
if
was
you
like,
went
we
3.5,
made it.
we had it.
I'm
had a
being
quarter.
true to myself.
That's fine. This is
I
what
love
we
that.
do.
So I am too. If I wanted to sabotage, I'd be like 5. But it's not a 5. It's not a 4.5.
You gave it a 4,
It's going to be like a 3-4.
3-4. You were way off, dude. Get your shit together.
Math.
That's embarrassing.
Horrible at math. Very disappointing.
I say we give that a deli.
I think it's pretty close.
The 5-person 3.4.
Yes.
No, it's not a deli.
All 5 of us gave it over 3. That's amazing.
I don't care. It didn't. It's not a deli. Oh, the light ring.
Yeah.
The light ring.
I like it. All 5 of us like it. I think it deserves some love. I don't think it should be panned.
It shouldn't be panned.
Well,
it's
here's
a
the thing.
3-4.
I think
That's a good score.
We got a chick that's like interested. Like that would
rude.
no. I mean,
Lady.
fuck that. I mean, she can have
How
an opinion.
dare you, sir?
She can
Yeah,
have an
why are you not
opinion.
defending me. Gosh.
Don't call the broads chicks, dude.
Right. And then we got non-IPA. We have non-IPA drinkers. We're not IPA drinkers.
Yeah, we're covering the gauntlet here.
We
dude.
like it. I mean, it's drinkable.
We'll let the listeners decide. What was the name of the brewery and what's the?
Old Salem Brewery in Roanoke, Virginia.
It's a good beer.
It's down. They're in downtown Roanoke. Very cool kind of place.
And you were there.
Somewhere right now, and it's very inside joke just for the room. Somewhere Joy is shedding a tear and she doesn't know why. It's very inside joke. Okay,
Good thing my wife doesn't listen.
so I'm like, I'm a little stressed right now. I'm a little stressed out.
As you should be.
You should be. You're not ready or prepared.
I am not. So tomorrow, I leave on a 2-week European trip with my whole family.
Good luck.
Already stressed.
I did one of those last summer.
How'd it go?
There was some family issues after that one.
Your
Well, you
dad's right next to.
No, she went.
He
with,
wasn't there.
She went with 9 family members, extended
Cousins,
family
grandpa.
Oh, that
Okay, no.
does- that
This is just
sounds-
my immediate family, my household.
Still, Europe just tears people apart. I went with my best friend another time, and that was rough too.
The fuck?
Just
okay.
just
But
like be drunk the whole time.
You
and
don't
you'll
know
be
why
fine.
they're going.
Yes.
Oh, is it something bad? Or is
No.
It's a funeral.
Is it actually?
No.
I was gonna feel really bad.
No. I can see why that owl
Brendan's
likes you.
funeral.
Brendan's. Yeah.
My wallet's funeral.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's for certain. All right.
Yeah,
so
I
I'll
see
give-
you slowed down with your brand new Blackstone, your 8th grill you have.
I didn't buy that. I was given that on Father's Day.
By who?
by the wife.
The women in your household spend that much money on you.
I didn't spend a thing. I'm not kidding.
You better
I've ne-
check your account.
I've never gotten anything for Father's Day, and they were like, "Here's that Blackstone," which I know means we want you to cook more shit.
Cook for them.
But I will gladly stand outside and drink beer and work on a Blackstone.
You'll
Dude.
get TikTok famous for that.
See,
Seriously?
Oh,
People,
yeah.
like dads and moms vlog like making breakfast for my kids, and they make like just pancakes on the Blackstone. And people are like, "Oh my gosh, like you're the best parent ever." Vlog it, take a little video, post it on TikTok. It
I'm
might
not
be me.
photogenic. I'm better
You
in
don't
the
have to do your back.
podcast.
take your shirt off.
Put on a
Yeah.
bra,
Wear a bra.
take your shirt
Take
off.
your shirt off.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right. I'll be
Wrap your dog in it.
bra dad.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad, yes, do it in a bra.
Like a really lacy
I'm gonna
bra.
Yeah.
test it. Oh,
And-
lacy as fuck.
Do
Yeah.
can't you do like a next to with L, like a, what do they call it? Or is that Instagram or something else where you react or something where like
You
you
stitch
play it, whatever.
Oh yeah,
it's
then
called.
like I respond to her.
Yeah.
She's like, "I'm into my bra," and I go, "Me too."
You're like,
Dong sarong.
Get-
And then she goes, "I saved this out," and I go, "Ow, quesadillas."
or you like pick your little dog up and you're like, I just rescued this dog. He was hit by a car. You kind of play off her.
I think it's deaf now.
Jokes on you, it was
That
though.
might be the second animal for L.
Oh, we
Hit
saved.
Brendan's dog.
Because
I'm on it.
Your dog looks like it got hit already.
Yeah, it acts like it got hit.
Its nose is all smashed. It's a little Frenchie. Yeah, she's got.
It's a deaf
I
Frenchie.
see it. You got that animal loving mentality. I think this could work for you. You need to lean into this
I
whole
have
Disney
to give
princess
a quick
thing.
story
Oh, no.
about Elle.
Is it good or bad?
When she was like 4 years old,
It's gonna be good.
There was a moth flying around our kitchen.
I remember
And
this.
Joy's like, "We don't kill insects in our house. We capture them and we release them outside." So
I do the same.
So we
That's ridiculous.
caught the moth and put it in a cup for Elle to release outside. She opens up the kitchen door to the deck, and she releases this moth into the air like a magician. And within half a second,
Was the light on inside?
a bird down like 4 feet from her head, ate that moth, and Elle goes, "Oh, you mean old bird!"
That's the owl. It's the owl that she just saved.
But this is the
Yeah,
origin
full
story.
circle.
This is the origin
Yeah.
story when she
Of her
started loving
Disney
the
princess,
birds,
yeah.
and the birds started loving her.
Yeah, it's just
She
feeding
fed
it.
the bird.
Or it's when
See, you
the
missed the
origin
whole-
story of a villain,
Yeah, when I hit the
owl
owl.
woman.
This is why the birds love her.
Yes.
She feeds them, she cares for them in their time of need. This you're the bird person.
I kind of just wonder if the guy that hit it like saw my TikTok. Like, I want to know if it was someone my age, and he's like, "Oh shit."
I
I'm
could have been
so
TikTok
curious.
famous. Now
Yeah.
he's
I
mad
just
at
hit this
himself.
bird, yo.
She's getting all the love, and I'm the one that hit it.
Yeah, I did
She
all the
wouldn't
work.
be here if it weren't
Nowhere
for me.
without me.
All she did was wrapped it up and took it to get saved.
Yeah.
I had to drive into it. You know how hard that is?
You know how hard it is to hit a flying owl? I had
Yeah.
to swerve like 3 times to get that son of a bitch. They're elusive.
They're elusive as shit. They're birds of prey. Yeah, no, so I'm stressed. I'm stressed because I'm out here doing a podcast and drinking beer,
You got your priorities right.
and I haven't packed for a trip. So you understand the whole Taylor Swift thing.
Yeah.
that's a
Anti-T Swizzle. Oh, we got a Taylor hater?
I don't hate her. I just think it's annoying
You're
how
tired of it.
obsessed people are with her.
Isn't it ridiculous?
I mean, people are paying like an absurd amount of money to go see this girl in the nosebleeds.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet,
You
man.
hit the wrong button, dude.
Click, 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 click. It's really
He just had to hit a button.
No.
It's not this one, right?
No, don't touch anything on the. What are you looking for?
Objection.
No, I was looking for the cha-ching.
Hearsay.
I was looking for the cha-ching.
I think that's.
There we go.
There we go.
I'm
No.
just going to leave my finger while you tell this story. Where are you going?
Okay, hold on. For starters, so here's how it happened.
You're going to where?
My eldest daughter was like, I want to see Taylor Swift. And she wanted to see Taylor Swift. I see where this is going. This is actually perfect. Okay, that's fine. So I had done all the things right. Like I signed up for, the Atlanta shows, all the different shows, like trying to get in just to get you can now attempt to get a ticket.
Right.
And I missed all the North American shows I tried for, and I was like
No
devastated
way.
because I'm trying to help out my
And
kids.
how much
right?
were those North American shows?
But if you get them face value, it's not absurd.
Right.
Just
But
So then-
2,000.
Couple
So
$100,
then-
I think, a ticket.
So
right?
then she was like, Pittsburgh was happening, and like it was at the zenith of the hype. She was like, we got to go. And she's like, tickets are for sale. And I was like, you don't understand. There's a resale market and there's a normal market. I tried to get tickets for that. I couldn't get them. It's like, now I'd have to pay resale prices. And she's like, yeah, but they're available. And I'm like, no, that's not how this works.
how old is she?
She is 14.
Okay. Yeah.
So money is a construct.
Right.
Yeah.
It's definitely. It's like
So she's
just
like,
comes and goes.
she's like, Dad, tickets are available. And then she said, well, look, a lot of people are staying up and they like release some tickets and they can get them at face value. So it was like, then you should try to do that. And she stayed up all night trying to get these tickets. And she just kept refreshing. And she's just bleary eyed the next morning. And she's like, it didn't happen. And all these people on Instagram are getting them. And I was like, because nobody posts on Instagram, I fucking failed.
Yeah.
right.
They just post when they win.
Or
It's
even
like,
if they don't win.
but most people don't. Oh, yeah, it's true. They could lie.
Yeah.
So she was like, but everyone says they're winning, and I don't understand how this happens. So I was like, okay, well, you've learned a valuable lesson. People only post good. That's social media, unless an owl gets hit, and then, you know, some people post that, and somehow that goes viral. That's cool. So I was like, I felt bad. She was like, but there's still tickets available. And I showed her. I said, honey, they're $2,500 a ticket.
Where's the problem?
There's 4 of us. That's $10,000. I said, if I could just get the European tour at face value, I could fly us to a destination, see Taylor Swift, and fly back for less than it would cost.
What kind of girl math are you doing over there?
It's accurate math, though. In my mind, I'm like, I'd rather go somewhere. And if I could spend the $10,000 and go over there and come
Yeah.
back.
If you bought tickets to a destination,
Flew to it.
watched a show, and came back,
Did like 2 days and came
Yeah.
back. Yes, it is cheaper.
Yeah, that's-
and that was my whole
Or-
point.
the same, if not cheaper.
It was cheaper. I showed her the math, and she goes, "Oh, cool. We'll just do that then." And then I was like, "Well, that's not how that works." She's like, "No, we'll do that." And I was like, "All right. Well, now she thinks we're going to be able to do that." So I looked up when the Tour de France was
We'll
coming
just
through.
fly to Europe for a concert. Who doesn't do that? Everybody does that.
So I looked for when the Tour de France was coming.
I was like-
and then I looked at all the stuff that was close to the Tour de France, all the tours, and I signed up for every one of them. Lo and behold, I got selected for Ireland. And I was like, jackpot. Okay, now I'm in.
Because they knew who you were.
I don't know how it happened. It just did.
They
Just
knew
did.
you were Irish.
They said, Kennedy? Yeah, this guy. Bring him in.
Again, what
Yeah,
what
I
kind
know,
of
right?
accent is that?
What is that?
You think for someone who's so Irish, he'd be able to do it.
He's
I don't
tried
have
it
a
twice.
fucking- I didn't even try to do it. I was just talking. Are you saying my natural accent leans Irish?
I don't know. No,
Do I have a Gaelic
no one
list?
is. You have a gay accent.
List?
Yeah.
That's not how. It's Gaelic.
Gay.
You're
That's
mispronouncing
2
the word.
words. 2
lick.
words.
It's GAE.
No, I didn't say that.
Your accent is just rude. And so I ended up signing up, and then I got in. So I was like, okay. And then when the day came, I had to get up at like 4 a.m. And I signed. I was waiting in line, and they go, "You are 76,000th in line." And I'm like, "Boy, that place holds 50,000 people, and there's 76,000 people in front of me who all are probably buying 4 or 5 tickets." I was like, "I'm never gonna get this," but I sat there, and I waited for 5 hours, and they were like, "All we have left is VIP."
That never stopped you from doing anything.
So
In
I
fact,
thought-
that's usually where you start. Were you not even starting there?
So I looked at it.
You
and go,
had me at V.
Yeah.
I'll take the IP from here. So lo and behold, I was able to score
Like, no
tickets.
joking aside, when you go to a concert, you get VIP tickets. Why would you not do this?
Not
that
with
way?
4 people, I wouldn't.
Dude, you just went
Like I'm going to
whole
the Iron
crew.
Blossom Festival this year, and I got tickets for the kids, and I got GA.
Yeah, but that's not a VIP. Like,
You don't need to.
no, that's
Yeah,
not
that,
a.
that one you don't need.
Yeah, he's
You don't
acting
need it,
like
yeah.
he's. No, I would never do that. Like that place is a dog track. There is no
wrong.
VIP.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I was like, I went there last year. I go VIP. These fuckers are losers.
Yeah.
I'm just as
I'm
close.
5 feet away from this guy.
But so, no, it ended up costing me like $2,000 for 4 VIP tickets.
That's actually not too
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Not horrible.
So, but what is the
I mean, I would
VIP
never pay it.
get you?
VIP
Hand
gets
job
me.
from Kelsey.
Which one?
Didn't they break up?
Which
Both of
one?
them.
Not
Okay,
only
now
have
I'm
they-
back in.
Not only have they not broken up,
Oh.
They
they'll
broke
be-
up.
They'll be getting married in mid to late August. Inside info.
Wait, but they like just started dating.
They've been dating a lot longer than you think. You don't know.
Sorry.
You are so not a
Swiftie
Swiftie.
hater over here. My bad. I'm just not like other girls, okay?
So I've got a
Not like I
little,
love that saying.
Oh man.
I've got a little inside info potentially. So you wouldn't even get this reference. You know where Holiday House is?
A what?
Holiday House, clearly the place she bought from the socialite magnate from the 1920s
Oh, no.
It's a place.
up in New England. Yeah, she bought this house and it sits in
Mansion?
this. It's like called like West something. It's this little town up in Rhode Island, and she bought a house up there. And for the last like few weeks, they've been buying up. Some company has been coming in and renting out every single house and renting all the businesses in the whole neighborhood for this date in mid to late August. And I only know this because
So you think that's the wedding?
I know a guy who lives there, and I happen to know that's where Holiday House is. From the Last Great American Dynasty song, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
No, folklore album. No?
I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
Just trying to relate. Just trying to relate. So
I'm impressed though.
that's weird that you don't know this. Everybody knows this stuff. It's obvious.
You're right.
Great song.
Her not being a Swiftie allowed me to
That
buy
saved you
her.
a lot of money.
Allowed me to
Yeah.
buy her a car.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that the truth? But yeah, they're renting it all out. So my prediction is that they're renting it out because there's a
For the
big
wedding.
event happening, and that happens to be where her house is that sits out on the water. And that time of year, where else to be?
Are you gonna buy tickets to that too?
Oh, snap.
I like you more and more every minute.
Brendan's going to rent a house.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
It
This
turns out
company's
it's
you
a
can rent
Black
your
Lives
buddy's house.
Matter
this shell
protest.
company's just buy. All right. Well, when Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce get married in August,
Told you so.
You heard it here first on
Dude,
ITPH.
Have you looked up lines, betting lines with this inside information?
no, I'm only willing to spit it into the microphone. I'm not going to put my money where my mouth is.
Oh, yeah,
But-
because you wouldn't
so I
want to put
scored
money
the-
on that.
Scored the tickets to Taylor Swift. And then I realized that the Tour de France, well, I knew the Tour de France was coming through. So it's coming through in Italy. And I didn't want to go to France on account of the Olympics are going to be there. Every flight's going to be overly priced and it's going to be impossible to get places. So I was like, I'm not going to go see the Tour de France in France. And it would have been right near where I didn't want to be.
So you're leaving Ireland to go to Italy to see the Tour de France?
Yes.
How long's that car ride?
It's a plane.
Can't take a train?
No. Ireland's an island.
Oh, yeah, it is. Funny.
You could take a ferry. That'll save money.
Do you get a discount when you pronounce France as France?
In certain places, certain circles.
I mean, just now you're like, we're going to see the Tour de France in France.
well, because you can't say I'm going to see the Tour de France in France.
I think you can in America.
That's what Americans think. Mm-hmm. So are we missing the
He's
4th of
Irish,
July?
in case you didn't know.
Oh, and you're missing the 4th of July.
Oh,
Yeah, but
that's
I will be
disgusting.
celebrating it in Italy because I want to make sure that they understand that we still won.
You
Nope,
will not.
nope.
You will be rocking all Irish gear once you get over there.
No. So it's Ireland for a week, and then Taylor Swift is the culmination at the end of that week. Yeah, my wife totally flipped it because I want to go to Cork. I want to have some Murphys.
Yeah.
Test it
Okay.
against the Guinness.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
homeland. See what we're. I want to extend this challenge. So go there. Go down to Cork because I haven't been there. That's where the Kennedys are from.
That's right.
That's right.
Your people. You're a landowner.
That's right. I'm a landowner. I actually pulled that deed out tonight and
Nice.
showed it to my wife. She was like, "You're such a dumbass." I was like, "We're going to my land."
I bought her one too, right? Or did I just
I
buy
don't-
one?
You bought her a star.
Is that the 2x2 like foot plot of land?
Hey,
I don't care how big it is. I'm going to piss on my land in
Listen.
Ireland. That'll be the single greatest moment of my life.
You know it's all about the size.
That's a second
I'll-
reference today. How
Yeah.
big's your prison
No shit.
purse, right?
Right. That was pretty funny. That was a good one, Dave.
oh, we're children.
Yeah, so I'm
Sorry,
flying,
Al.
flying over there, check out Taylor Swift, then fly over to Italy, drive down to a little place in wine country, catch the Tour de France coming through there, and then spend some time in Milan and fly back.
Milan's known
Milan.
for being cheap.
Milan.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Well, all right. So
With 3 women, that won't cost you
that's not
anything.
they're not going to do anything there.
So bucket list situations, right? The girls' bucket list, Taylor Swift.
right?
My bucket list, Tour de France.
Done.
My wife's bucket list, Milan. Hold on. Let me take it back. No. I don't think we're going to be in trouble.
That was pure accident.
My wife was a fashion major, so I don't think
Oh,
Milan's
Lord.
going to be expensive.
How many times is the Blackstone being purchased going to be brought up while they're in Milan?
Oh man.
So far, I've seasoned it, have not cooked on it.
Is this
Don't
the
have time.
first Father's Day present you've gotten?
Yeah.
And it's 2 weeks before
Yeah.
your trip.
Before I dropped ridiculous amounts of money.
Have they been really nice to you?
Yeah, they've been really nice.
Oh
about
no,
it.
everybody's very sweet to me right now. I'm getting away with it.
Throwback. Did you call her on the Miami Vice? thing?
Damn right I did.
Yes.
You're damn right I did.
And how'd that go over?
Exceptionally well.
I do not believe that.
I said.
Did you get a Blu-ray player?
Interesting. That callback actually works in
Yes.
2 weeks. Long story. But no, I did call her out on it. I said, you can't even watch this for free. She's like, of course you can. And I was like, why did you even want to watch this? She said, I heard Phil Collins calling in the air tonight, and it reminded me of the opening scene and the last scene of Miami Vice. So I wanted to watch it again. And I was like, yeah, but you can't get it for free. She's like, of course you can. I said, prove it. And I watched her go through all the stuff, looking
Yeah.
it up. And she was like, you really can't. And I was like, no, you can't. It's $22 a season. And then we ran the numbers. And
So then we watched the first 2 seasons.
You're
Okay.
like, let's see, $88 for a hand job? That's a deal.
okay, little update. That show's actually kind of cool. The cars.
So you have been watching it.
I am watching it. No, I bought it. I bought Miami Vice. And I in my mind, I thought this is a good investment because I'm going to be stuck in Europe for a
And
couple weeks.
Yeah.
you were intentional.
Thank you, Ray. Look at Ray. I've been using your little intentional
Yeah.
advice for a lot of things lately. It seems to be going
I
great.
see you getting played.
Maybe so.
Intentionally.
Intentionally, yeah. That's a throwback.
Either way,
She played
I'm
you like a
going to
fiddle.
Europe, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to cost a fortune, and I haven't packed a fucking thing, and I leave tomorrow.
I know you don't operate this way like Dave and I do, but have you thought about, do you have a rough estimate as to how much you think it might cost?
I know that I could have gone to Pittsburgh for the price of the plane tickets.
Yeah. So you're not saving money.
Not anymore.
Okay.
I'm actually, before ever arriving, now keep in mind, we have to rent Airbnbs all across Europe. Beautiful Airbnbs, too.
Did you?
Yeah, you're not
but you
staying
didn't,
in
You didn't set a
dumpsters.
budget or anything, right? You didn't make a budget.
Are you guys going to eat?
Explain to him what a budget is.
Well, you got to itemize and list all of the expenses
So
that
we
you
started,
think you may have.
we started putting a certain amount of money away every paycheck the day we bought the tickets. Both
That's
of us.
smart.
Same amount of money.
Okay.
That,
So
doesn't-
we have.
that actually does not sound like the two of you.
Well, I didn't plan that. My wife did.
Okay.
She said we need money. So actually, we have a
Minus $22 for Miami Vice.
we have a bucket of money that I think should pay for most of our meals, but everything else.
I
like-
cannot believe that. You guys eat here in
Oh,
the
it's
village of
ludicrous.
Midlothian like you're royalty. So I can't imagine being in Europe eating for less money than you eat here.
Oh no! Look, we're gonna fail.
Yeah,
I
okay.
promise you this. No, this is going to turn into a really big deficit. But I can tell you, we have a stockpile of money. Everything else is paid for, and I have a little stockpile of money no one knows about that I'm gonna push.
yeah,
for.
you got a little bit of extra. Yeah.
I got a little walking around money, little wham.
A little wham, yeah.
We'll see how
Well,
it goes. I'm fucked.
But
dude.
by the way, do not cash is not king there. You can just put that away.
I got get. You know what did
you
happen?
don't want to
me
get
today?
rolled.
Yeah, but just take it's everything is touchless pay.
Yeah, the Europeans are way into the
Yeah,
touchless
so
pay.
Schuler and I, we had a budget. We kept pretty close to our budget when we went, and It's all touchless. I came back with like the same amount of cash as I had when I left.
You familiar with the you know, like when you put on a winter coat for the first time, and like in the fall, and like you reach in your pocket, you find like a 10 or a 20,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
fuck yeah!
Yes,
It's like
yeah.
the greatest moment ever.
You found 10 grand.
No, today, no joke. I found this. I pulled out this old backpack from back in the corner of here, and I was like, I want that backpack, not the other backpack. And so I went through it, and I found this, like, I have this little chewable Pepto-Bismol thing, and like I stockpile cash when I'm on vacation in the Pepto-Bismol. Like that's just where I hide the cash. No one steals your Pepto-Bismol. And I fucking opened it up, and there was $210 in it.
Nice.
Nice.
So
That was
now,
a-
now you're set.
That was a huge find. So I put that in the wallet. I got $210.
I got
in
a
the
great
wallet.
backpack I could have loaned you.
I just have this
like, folds
visual
up.
of Brendan in like
A-pack.
a pharmacy in Europe. Like, hold on a second.
That's still from our April
pulling
trip.
his Pepto Bismol
Yeah.
thing out. Like, I know I've got the money
It's
right
my
here.
emergency. There's only two things there's emergencies that happen when you're traveling. The shits need cash, so I just keep them in the same thing. Pepto Bismol. That was always my logic when I'm traveling. I don't know.
Well, you'll have fun. The girls will have fun. It'll be a great memory. It will cost you a fortune.
I mean, it's over. I'm
Yeah.
broke. I'm broke. Well,
And starting next year, your 14-year-old will hate you anyway.
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Is that accurate?
No.
do you think I'm going to get points for this?
Definitely. My dad's never done anything that nice for me.
That's right.
What?
What?
How long will
Sat
these?
and refresh. I mean, well, maybe it was services, but not flown me across the country.
I just drove you to Pittsburgh? No, Philadelphia for a teeny bopper concert.
They're big now.
And what concert was this?
Surfaces. They sing Sunday Best.
Now, I'm familiar with the name, but I don't know the band.
You would definitely know.
Right, they were nobodies. That's how dedicated I am.
But
Well,
that's how
because I
you
was
do it. You
obsessed
go
with it.
early.
And I think today's point, because I brought it up with my 14-year-old, like, there was probably a time, you're older now, but there was probably a time where, like, you got to be that 14, 15, and you were like, Mom and Dad, whatever. They're a pain in the ass. Like, I don't want to be around them. And now you're getting older and you're coming back around.
I
Like,
feel like
they're
that
actually,
wasn't until
It was
senior
17 and 18.
year. Yeah,
Okay.
it was,
It
senior
was her
year.
entire senior year of high school.
That's when you were like,
It's not my fault. It was a boy's fault.
yep, that's usually how it works.
It was a boy's fault. Oh yeah, you need boy advice.
Yeah.
They all
Do you have any questions or any concerns right now that are on your mind, or you just want general boy advice?
Well, I'm not really looking for a boyfriend. I could have one, but I don't want one right now.
What's wrong with him? Friend zone?
No, I just. I'm
Oh,
gonna-
tell them about the boy that was hanging out with you with the owl.
No, what if he hears this?
Oh, I assure you, he
he
will
will not hear this.
Well, so there's this
That's literally up to you if he hears it.
Yeah.
You know
okay,
what
well,
I
I will
mean?
not show him.
Yeah.
There's this guy that I met at Tech, and he like really likes me. And at first, I really liked him, and then I started to get you. God damn it, Dave. Do you guys know what the ick is?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So I started getting icked out because he just like I don't like when guys really like me. They can like me,
Isn't that hilarious,
but
guys?
I want them to be like, oh, like I'm seeing other people, like you're not my main priority, and then I'll be like, oh my gosh, I love you. I think I just need to mature a little
how
bit
I landed
more.
my
No,
wife.
you don't.
That's
no,
how I
that's-
landed my wife.
Literally,
yeah.
he has the same story. I had the same story. It wasn't until my wife actually called me up and like tried, and I said, "Nah, I'm not interested."
No, that's exactly what it takes. When they're like, I will hang out with you whenever you want. I'm like, get away from me. And that's
Yeah.
how this guy is. But he is really sweet, and I have nothing else going on.
yeah, but
so-
no one needs a simp. See, look, I'm doing the jet.
You did, yeah.
That was
just-
really good.
I did it, guys.
well
I
done.
used the word.
But so we had plans to hang out because one of our friends from Tech was visiting, so we were gonna go hang out with her the night of the owl, and then I had to call him and be like, I'm sorry, like I found this owl, like I can't, I'll be late. And he was like, okay, that's fine, like I'll still come over and then I can take you once you're ready. And I was like, okay. So he comes over when my mom's holding the owl, and I was like, oh, like come look, like come see the owl. And he was like, oh, cool. And I was like, yeah, you can pet it if you want. And he pet it like a dog. He was like this, and like he actually like poked his finger in its
Well, he's
eye.
kind of a dumbass.
Yeah.
And I was
He's a
just like,
dumbass.
oh, he's like book
Oh.
smart. but he's just socially a little challenged.
Well, here's the thing with guys that like to do that thing. Like, he probably truly likes you, but a lot of guys don't know that trick. Like, to play a little hard to get. Like, because
That comes with wisdom.
Yeah, because I definitely
Yeah.
like, there were girls, and my wife was one of them. I chased her around for 6 months, and she wouldn't give me any time of day. And I was like, finally, after 6 months, I was like, all right, I'm gonna take someone else out on a date. I'm gonna bring her where you are, and we're gonna
That
see how
drives
this
girls
goes.
Crazy.
That's
And it
exactly
did.
what Elle wants.
yes.
Dude, I was the dork who like, I'd be like, I wrote a poem.
Oh, stop.
Brutal.
You
God,
got no play.
actually, it was surprising the amount of play. But like, yeah, I did all kinds
But not
of weird
from
Did you
shit.
just say it
girls.
was surprising?
No, it's surprising how much I was able to overcome my awkwardness.
Oh, okay.
Like I was shocked. Like looking back,
Yeah.
I'm like, who does that?
He
Yeah.
also said on an earlier episode he was in the special ed class for a little bit.
Are you serious?
And in the gifted program.
I was in the gifted program.
Yeah, I was also in the special ed program. So I've I cross all boundaries.
Run the gauntlet.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's surprising
Dude,
how
I
you
sang-
could write some poems for some people wearing helmets and they're like, I love you.
Peanut butter goes a long way in that room. I even I sang a Journey song to a girl on prom night.
Oh my god, dude!
my
You're making my
God.
skin
No,
crawl
you did not.
over here, dude.
Yeah. What?
You serenaded someone?
Yeah.
I would block you on everything.
That
for that.
that works in the movies, dude.
Guess where else it worked? Boom.
Oh, well, you were
must have
probably
been
already
weird.
in.
I was a madrigal.
Well, yeah.
You got to understand.
Hell doesn't know about that.
What
my
song?
God, that's
Yeah, what journey
Not
song?
believing.
I just know it started with the lying beside you,
Oh yeah,
but I was literally
open arms.
Open arms. But I was literally.
I mean, I don't know that
Did
song.
you hit the notes?
Dude, I crushed it, dude. I was.
Were you drunk?
Yes.
Okay, so you did not hit the notes.
You don't understand. This was like.
Brendan was a singer. He was in one of those.
I was a
chorus
madrigal. I
line
was like.
things.
I was legit.
You
And I
say
was-
that like everyone knows what the hell you're talking about. No one knows what that is.
It doesn't matter.
That was popular in your school. It was
That's
different
their
at every
ignorance.
school.
Their ignorance is not my problem.
I feel like it has to do with tampons.
No, but that's so. All right. So this dude's a tryhard.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Yes,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. He just this was actually really funny. The other day, he was telling me how he ran out of Zens and he was really
Oh.
sad. And
Well,
I
there's a
was-
shortage right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, I ran out. I don't have no nicotine." And I was just like, "Oh." And he was like, "What? I've told you I do Zens." I was like, "I don't remember that." And he was like, "Well, what?" I was like, "I think Zens are gross." And he was like, "Oh, I'll never do them ever again. I'll never touch them." And I was like, "You're a frat boy. Do not
No,
lie to
yeah.
me." Just,
What do you think about my metal Zen tin?
That's pretty cool, actually.
Oh, yeah, see, she likes
Coming
my
back
Zen.
around.
Tell that dude to listen. She likes my Zen tin.
Yeah, you definitely can't try that hard. Like,
No, you can't be like. So I learned this very early on, or later in life, but early on in my dating career, I guess, that I just stopped saying I wasn't going to do things. I just was absolutely myself, even if it flies right in the face of what she's told me she likes, because it saves me so much hassle down the road.
yeah, trying to be
Because-
something you're not.
Yeah, like if
Yeah.
you're like, I don't watch football either. And then it's like Sunday, you're like, I hope that bitch leaves.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's not going to do you any good.
Yeah, it's only gonna bite you.
Here's the problem with Elle.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Be nice.
We're at the end of the podcast. We don't have all night, Dave.
All right.
Oh, no, we can.
That's crazy. First and last time on the podcast.
The person that pulls over to rescue an owl was raised properly. Was also raised to be nice to everyone. The problem is, Elle is above average in the looks department, but she is also way above average in the nice. And there is a ratio.
You're underplaying both of those things when she's not in the room. You say very, very nice things that you're even
No.
more,
I'm trying not to be creepy,
yeah, or
but my-
biased. But
You know what that means, though? Because you can't have everything. You're fucking nuts.
I am a little crazy.
but the other problem is that
Boys never find out, though.
Yeah, no. Oh, they
I keep it
will.
on the
don't put,
Yeah.
don't put up with it.
No, that's
We find
exactly
out.
how
Yeah,
that
they
goes.
find out.
There's
Yeah.
always a catch.
You can be crazy if you're hot.
Oh, my wife has proven that.
Exactly.
I'm like,
No, don't
Which
press
one,
that.
which one? I don't know which one it is.
Which one are you looking for? It's too late now.
Yeah,
But here's the thing:
the horn.
when we were in college, if there was a girl that was smoking hot and you weren't in her range and she knew that, and you'd approach her, she'd be like, "Beat it, loser," right? Right?
They're like,
Yep.
no.
L
Not
is
me.
like,
I don't know what that.
Yeah.
you guys know what I'm talking about. I know you're playing cool.
No,
That's
I would
fine.
literally go up and be like, "Why do you think you're so hot? You are a 6 at best," and then I'd turn around and walk away.
But
and then
you weren't trying to get with her.
The hell I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
But they would be like, "Why is this average dude talking to me like that? I'm interested now."
Oh, well,
But I had to learn that.
where I was going with this is guys who are below average on some metrics will approach Elle and she's like, "Oh, hi," and she'll talk to them. Like they're a
And then they're
person.
like, "She likes me."
Yes.
No,
like,
she does not.
Like every dude
She's
is
being
like,
cordial.
"I think that waitress wants to bang me."
Yeah.
Because she's so nice to me. Like she's nicer than any other girl's ever been to me.
Hold on. You're telling me the waitresses at Hooters and strippers don't like me?
I mean,
I'm
not
confused.
you.
Oh,
Not
okay.
you.
Yeah. Everyone else.
You generally.
Yeah. The general you. I got
So
you.
Elle is like the waitress / stripper,
Whoa.
and guys are like,
Boy, I don't know where this is going.
I would like to talk to you. And I was like, "Oh, I'm
How's
a
your
friendly
day going?"
person."
Yeah.
And now so then they get the courage to ask her out, and I'm like, "You're doing this all wrong.
Yeah.
I know I told you not to be snobby, but you got to have a little bit of snobbiness."
Yeah.
All right,
trying to work that in.
There's a fine line, right?
I just don't like being mean to people. Makes
No, and
me
that's
feel
Yeah.
fine.
bad.
You shouldn't be mean to people, but you know what you like and you know what's ick, and
Yeah.
that's fair. I think the way to kind of decipher between the two, first they can't give you the ick, but they have to remember something about the last conversation for starters. But then they have to have enough balls to kind of be themselves, and you're
Right.
looking for a real fine line there. The balls to be themselves, because then at least they're real. But remember something about you, like, oh, you like owls.
They
You
all
like
they
this.
all remember that.
No, but a lot of guys don't. A lot of guys just come back and they just remember, oh, I met you at this bar. But if they remember something about you and they're still kind of men, now at least they're worth having a greater conversation with. I think that's probably the only fine line that I can even see in your world. You're in a tough spot
But they're also
because you're
all-
nice to everybody, so everybody likes you.
How old were you, Brendan, when you got married?
That's a good question.
Roughly.
I was 29.
20. Yeah, I was close to 30, but not 30. So it's called
I
28.
was 29.
And Ray, you're going to get married at 53.
Yeah.
Right. So my whole point of that is you don't have to find your fucking spouse in college.
I would advise not.
Yeah.
Like, I would tell everyone, I met my wife after
Have
college.
all the icks you want.
But there's this one
Ew,
guy.
don't have all the icks you want. That's,
No, I mean, like, I think that she should be really selective. I think,
Right.
I think it is really, really, really.
I tell
important
every
to be
young person I
selective.
work with, oh, enjoy your 20s. They're awesome. Like, at the end of your 20s, then worry about settling down.
Yeah, the advice I give my girls, Aiden, go to New York, hang out. Sydney, go to the FBI Academy, do your thing. Tanner, just don't worry about it. And so those are my three that are like the closest to being there.
Don't underestimate a man that treats you well.
But
Literally, everyone should
Yeah.
treat you well. Like,
But it
don't
sounds
ever,
like
don't
that's
ever,
not a problem.
No, but you can be sweet and fucking needy and annoying.
But she wants someone who's going to treat her well, but also be their own independent person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. Like, open my fucking door, but also like.
But a lot
go
of
out with your
guys-
friends and let
But,
me
like,
go out
fuck
with
off
my friends.
sometimes.
Yeah, go out with your friends and let me go out with my friends without being like, "What are you doing? Where's this going?" Like,
But a lot
Don't
of
be a
guys to
dumbass.
get to the like initial door opening, like, hey, now we're dating. It sounds like they're giving everything up just to be able to get to the dating part. So they're like, I don't know. What do you want to do? I'll sit around and watch you until you decide what we're going to do. And then we'll go do something. And she doesn't want that.
yeah, look for a man who's got a purpose. Goes, nah, tonight we should go here. Trust me, it's
Saturdays are for the boys.
awesome. Well,
See
that's
you later.
a fact. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
listen,
might be pushing it.
Guys are pretty intentional when it comes
I don't know if you
to-
noticed my medal's in 10, but Saturdays are for the boys.
Yeah, just find somebody. Just find some guys that are
Just find
intentional.
someone when you're 26.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Get done. Live your life. Enjoy the girls' trips. Enjoy trips by yourself.
You'll have some bad relationships. And
have
that's
your
fine.
have an eat, pray, love moment. Like do that
fuck
summer.
is
What is that? That's probably the worst thing I've ever heard.
Jesus.
No, she should go off and do like have an adventure.
Buy a
by
bunch of
herself.
signs at TJ Maxx.
Hang them on
Eat,
your wall.
Pray, Love is
wait.
all about going out and experiencing different foods and different
Different
religions
life
and
and
different
different-
cultures
yes.
and just
Eating, praying, loving, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean that is what it's about. Don't
Corny as shit.
don't limit.
It is corny, but I'm telling you, it's a moment.
Sounds
No.
great.
It's a big world.
I never had an
Yeah.
eat, pray, love moment.
Well, we understand that.
I've had eat, pray, love moments.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
I did. That's how I got. That's where I am now.
And look at you.
I know. Yeah. Was married for 18 years. Now back to being married again soon.
Congrats.
Ish.
Glutton for punishment.
Ish.
Oh man, I don't want to talk about Blu-ray players, but
I do
That's-
have
that-
I do have an unfortunate. This is going to be a wide left turn, but we're coming up on hour 30. We've done enough episodes.
Yeah.
But I have to bring up something because a listener did send something in. My apologies, Al. This is going to get sideways. This dude sent something in. You ever heard of a poop knife?
I have heard of that.
Excellent. Never mind. It's these fucking people I got to worry. These Puritans I got to worry
I
about.
haven't heard of it, but I think I get it.
I've heard of a turd cutter.
We're in the ballpark.
All right.
Al, I would love to know if do you
Wait,
have,
but I'm scared I'm wrong.
do you have a definition of what a poop knife might be? It's fine if it's wrong because I just love the fact that you think you know what a poop knife
Well,
is.
I watched this, there's this YouTuber that I watch, Cody Co. I don't know if you
Okay.
guys know him.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
And
familiar.
he reacts to videos, and there was a Reddit story of someone's family that had a poop knife, and
Yeah.
it's
Does it hang by their toilet?
yeah, when you're shitting and it won't come out, you use it. And
Oh, different way.
Oh,
Okay.
I was
Get
thinking
it out.
once it was already out. Now we're being told why.
oh, and it was that too. It was and then once it's in there and it won't flush, you chop it in half so it'll go down.
It's when your
Yeah.
poop is so buoyant and so large that it. And Shell, thank you for sending in a topic. We do appreciate you, my friend. It's when your poops are so large and fibrous, I assume, that they float and they won't go down. And so you have to use your poop knife. And certain families have the same gut biome to the point that you just hang the poop knife by the toilet and it's perfectly normal. And you literally cut the poop.
Perfectly normal is used liberally
I feel
here.
like, I feel like they have discount toilets or something.
I've got a pretty high end toilet.
I mean, people are flushing bags of heroin down their toilets. These people have to chop up their turds.
There are these people.
That doesn't make any sense.
I understand the conundrum, but apparently there are people out there who have to chop their poop.
I feel like that something probably everybody has had to deal with, but if it's a literally regular thing your entire family's dealing with, we might need to see a doctor.
Or they should be giving their gut biome to other people. We should be doing fecal transplants.
You
with
think these are
people.
good poops?
I gotta believe, dude. I throw mud and do all kinds of things. My gut biome is fucked, dude. Like I know I'm dying every time I take a poop. I look at it and go, yeah, that's absolutely not healthy.
So you're on one end of the poop spectrum, but I don't think the other end is. It's
When you look
It's
down in
healthy.
the toilet and you see a fucking 2.5 foot turd, you're like, I am so healthy right now. This is so compact. I'm just owning this situation. I go in there sometimes and it's just nightmarish. The
that's
things
why
that-
you have the washlet thing.
Yes, but
You should procreate with the 2.5 foot long people and have normal kids.
The toilet snakes.
boom. That's actually not a horrible idea.
Yeah.
It's not a horrible idea. Instead of having a rusty ass knife. But
Yeah.
apparently what you do is you take a knife that's about to be retired from your kitchen and then you just keep it in the bathroom.
Don't you need
As long
a
as
really
it has a long handle.
Yeah.
Oh, it better have a long handle.
Yeah.
I'm not going in there with a
So like
pocket
a
knife.
bread knife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to assume a bread knife.
Because it's got a long blade.
But I don't
on
need
it.
a serrated edge. I mean, these poops.
Do you?
If I need a serrated edge, now that's,
got a problem
okay. Now that's
with-
the other end of the spectrum. Now we are dying.
Do you need a
Right.
reciprocal saw?
You shouldn't put electrical anything into the water.
Battery powered. Let's not be silly.
Okay, just making sure we're on the
Okay.
same page. That's
Yeah.
that's just basic science.
Yeah.
But he sent this in talking about it, and it reminded me that we did an episode long ago with the guys from the Well Read podcast.
Yeah.
They were doing the Well Read comedy tour.
Yeah, those 3 guys are still touring.
Okay, well, they brought up a poop knife during that episode, I believe.
Dude, that was like so long ago. I
But
don't
then
know.
it spun into a conversation about a butthole spoon.
the butthole spoon.
And the butthole spoon, as I think what Elle was actually getting at, is like maybe to like, kind of, like pop it out or something. But we have a butthole spoon
We do have a butthole spoon.
on the back wall over here.
The ITPH
And it
butthole
says
spoon.
ITPH butthole spoon on it that another listener gave us.
Yes.
So he
Shout
actually.
out to Ryan and Sarah.
Yeah, so Ryan and Sarah actually stamped the spoon to say ITPH butthole spoon.
Yeah.
And we have it
Hanging
there.
on the wall.
Right there on the wall as a ITPH butthole spoon. And then that was born
Of the
a
poop
conversation about a poop knife. And now a listener just sent
Now I
this
need to go
in.
back and listen because I do not remember that.
I feel
getting
like
there.
it was it wasn't Drew that said it. It was Ryan Forrester that said it
Yes.
on that episode. And he was
the
like,
buttercream dream.
yes. And he brought up a poop knife and then it quickly spiraled. And I never found out what a poop knife was. So this moment right now
This is full circle.
is my full circle because
Yeah.
he mentioned a poop knife, then started talking about butthole spoons. Then another listener made the ITPH butthole spoon. It hangs in here. And then a listener sent in the poop knife story. And it's all full circle.
Boom.
We did it.
We
You
did, it.
In
Yeah.
the podcast now.
We did it.
Never post again.
Shut it down.
It's the greatest. It's the greatest full circle story
Yeah.
we've ever had until this owl gets saved
Yes.
and people start donating money to Wildlife Center of Virginia, which is wildlifecenter.org.
Yes.
Which all we're looking for tonight is maybe we suspend any of the Venmo talk tonight.
Yes.
So usually
if you're
we would
feeling
ask you to send
generous-
Venmo, but tonight we won't even plug the Venmo. And I think if you do want to send money in, maybe you just head over to wildlifecenter.org and you help out
The owl.
Elle's owl and
Elle's owl.
many other creatures because these people are literally working on donations and saving all kinds of wildlife here in the state of Virginia. So I
Yes.
think that's a full circle
Yes.
wildlife cause that we could help out.
And then
Thank you.
again in the comment section, let them know Elle sent you, and then maybe we can have Elle back later to.
Go, we got $12. 'Cause these degenerates are not going to help.
That's exactly what he needed. Who would have thought?
That's it.
Stuart was supposed to donate however many podcasts he attended this year.
Oh yeah. Let's see if Stu comes through. Now, in Stu's defense, Stu is a generous person.
He's a very generous person.
Yes. But he'll never hear this, so we'll have to point it out because he doesn't listen. That son of a bitch.
It should be a moment we bring up to him.
Yes.
Because I do think, look, Stu is a generous person.
Yes.
He does try to help
Just
out.
not with his time.
No. Well, he's always on vacation.
Yeah, it's hard to do work when you're always on
Yeah.
vacation.
When you're on an island all the time, it's very hard to get in on a podcast.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very
Has
true.
anyone ever seen a knife hanging up in a buddy's bathroom?
No, I have not.
Same here.
I don't
I have
know
not.
anybody who's, but all my friends drink, so they just mud.
I also Googled poop knife murder weapon, and surprisingly,
It's a good way to kill somebody.
there
Yeah,
are
the infection alone.
Right.
there are results, but they aren't what you think.
Oh.
They involve freezing fecal matter in the shape of a knife.
Oh, this is like a prison shank?
This sounds like a story.
Like a turd shank?
I'm just saying, that's,
church.
that's what I'm finding.
The
turd shank.
redemption.
Speaking of full circle, my 14-year-old was telling me that some of the kids, they call them upper deckies, which is Zen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Upper ducky lip pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zenachinos have a nickname now?
So he was like, do you know what an upper decky is? I was like, I know what an upper decker is. And he's like, what's an upper decker?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Elle, do you know what an upper decker is?
No.
yeah, so I was going to learn something here. So an upper decker is when you take a dump in someone's toilet tank. That
top.
face right there is
That way,
awesome.
every time
That's
they
actually
every
insane.
time they flush,
your shit just comes
Yeah,
out.
bro.
shit comes down into
water.
the toilet.
Well, have you guys ever heard of DADS, dads?
I mean, I've heard of dads, but I don't know
No,
what
like
a
the
DADS is.
acronym? Is that
No.
the right
word?
What is the acronym for?
That's what my friends in college, the day after drinking shits. We're like,
Oh,
oh God, I've got the
dad
dads.
shit.
yeah, that's what we're talking about. Oh, and
Yeah.
they are the dads. Oh, I'm gonna use
That's
this.
You're
Dang.
welcome.
I'm so happy about this
Yeah.
because that's what I kind of live in.
Brendan's gonna be walking through church. I've got the dad.
Dude,
On the plane tomorrow.
I'm gonna drop dads all through Europe.
Because you will be drinking every day.
There's no doubt. 2 weeks in Europe, all
Are
I'm
you
doing
going to
is
be doing upper deckies, upper deckers?
no. I'm gonna drop some dads though.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. And there'll be different colored dads because of all the different booze. In
Yeah.
Ireland, they're all black because it's Guinness,
different foods.
Murphy's, just black dads.
Just be prepared.
Get over to
There's
Italy.
very few public toilets. You got to pay for them.
Yeah, you do.
I understand that,
It'll be
but
worth it.
Oh yeah,
that's a
wonder we're
motherfucker.
better.
That's a motherfucker that cares.
yeah, that is true.
I drop dads on the corner. Like an American.
Like an American.
Outside dad.
I'll show them.
They're like the Americans are here,
Yep.
dadding it up.
Look at this dad on the corner. I thought we were doing the end.
Well,
I
have
thought we
fun,
were
dude.
Going through the whole thing.
We're done. We're done.
I'm
We're
excited.
done.
So at some point, I'll stop drinking, and then I'll start packing.
Yes.
And then I'll wake up tomorrow, undo everything I did,
Yeah.
and then pack again, and then we go.
Well, have fun, and I can't wait to hear all about it.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
Have a good time.
I'm looking forward to it. 2 weeks off from the podcast and work,
Yeah.
which are the same thing.
Yeah.
Elle, thank you so much for coming out.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate it. I didn't know you were going to be coming in. David made a comment, and I was like, she's not actually coming. And you showed up.
Well, he got mad at me because I was late, but I was getting dinner with my
He was
friend.
late. Did he tell you that?
He was
No.
30 minutes late.
Yeah, he was 30 minutes
30
late.
I did tell you 8 the first
No,
time.
you told me 8:30. You said we have to leave at 8:15 and be there by 8:30.
Well, I said 8 the first time, and then
Don't gaslight me.
this morning. You sound like your mom.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Big fan of your mom, by the way.
Yeah, she's
She's
great.
awesome.
I hope she doesn't listen.
She's
to
the
this.
best.
Oh,
She listens.
She'll listen.
She'll definitely listen.
She'll listen. You were on. He was on. I
Yeah.
think she's got a lot of stock in this episode.
She likes me, so there's
does.
that.
Yeah. And she was dying to hear what a poop knife was. So we got you, girl.
Yeah.
Real job.
Got you covered.
No, thank you for coming out. It's crazy you went viral over that.
I know.
It's very
I'll keep y'all
interesting.
updated.
Yeah,
Yes.
can't wait to hear.
Let's save this owl. Let's save this owl. To all the listeners out there. It's not just this owl. It's like literally this kind of shit happens every day.
All the time.
All the time.
Every day.
Yeah.
Multiple times. And these are the animals that are cute because otherwise no one would give a fuck. No one would bring them in.
Yeah, they're not like save the wombat.
I
Nobody gives a
saw on wildlifecenter.org that they had an eastern rattlesnake in there that someone had rescued.
They had a possum with a full leg cast on.
Possums are cute.
It was a baby, so it was even cuter.
Possums
Oh,
are
possum.
sketchy, dude.
It's
Technically.
okay. Well,
I think possums are sketchy. They got little teeth on them.
Yeah,
and
but they're
shit.
cute. They're ugly when they get pissed.
That's what I'm saying.
But women are like that. They're really cute until you piss them off.
you know, it's a fair point.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
And I'd save the women.
I would.
Okay. Then save the possums too. I'm willing to accept it. Now, Elle, thank you so much for tuning in or thanks for coming out. We appreciate hearing your story.
thanks for having
If
me.
anybody out here wants to donate, please do to wildlifecenter.org. It's the Wildlife Center of Virginia. They're helping out with animals that cannot help themselves and presumably are all adorable. So
Yes.
these are the animals you want to save.
Save the ugly ones too.
And the website actually has critter cams. You can see live broadcasts.
Can we see the owl?
They have, I don't know. The owl's not on the website yet.
Yet.
But they have the bears and they have some birds and some other things.
Al, you hear how light the music is,
Yeah,
so you can
he's
still
trying
hear
to
my
make-
voice.
He's trying to make me shut up.
I'm producing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be talking to you next week. Little shout out to Nectar Sunglasses. If you need a good pair of sunglasses and you're looking for a discount, drop ITPH in the coupon code and you'll get a good pair of sunglasses that were already reasonably priced at a really good price. And if you need a mortgage in the state of Virginia or Georgia, head over to screendoormortgage.com and Jimmy will take care of you. No point in being stressed about this. This is a good thing. You're buying a house. Let him take care of you.
For sure.
That's all I got.
That's all.
Yeah, send topics into insidethepowderhouse@gmail.com. And thanks, Shell, for the poop knife. We'll be talking to you guys next week. Cheers.
Cheers. Got a sign off, El? No?
I'm just gonna let him do his thing.
Save the owls.
Yeah.
Wildlistenner.org.
There you go.
There you
There's
go.
the sign
Nailed it.
off. Nailed it.
That was a pretty good podcast, don't you think?
Be intentional.
It won't be that good.
Lady like, oh my God, here we go.
Well, we're waiting.
Stew. Stew.
An hour.